Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob,
I'm Mel.
and we're going to continue our campaign through the Galaxy's Most Wanted. Galaxy's Most Wanted expansion for Marvel Champions, the card game, which is a living card game published by Fantasy Flight Games. It's cooperative, it's got superheroes, Marvel license, obviously, if that wasn't obvious. No Batman here, unfortunately. One day we'll get a good DC game. Anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in. Hello, everyone in the live chat. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. If you didn't catch the previous episodes and you're watching this later, not live, you can find them in the playlist link down in the video description to check out the previous episodes in this campaign. And you can set reminders down there for the next episodes, which are already scheduled live, and you can join us in the chat. The next episode, for those keeping track, is Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then assuming we need it, which I think we will based on the math. We might need more episodes even, but we'll see. We'll see. We have one scheduled for Saturday also coming up, which I should probably say dates because that would be more important. So Thursday the 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern, scheduled already. You can set a reminder. And Saturday, May 22nd, and this is all 2021. So if you're watching this in like 2022, I'm sorry you missed it. You missed it. You're too late, too slow. Welcome. Let's see here. Funny. Oh, I see. Bob Chapman is here. So I'm gonna try to put him to sleep. So anyone who didn't notice, this works perfectly then. Here's how we're gonna put Bob Chapman to sleep with this stream. He thought he was tuning in for gameplay. What actually we're gonna do, for those who don't know, in the Marvel Champions LCG community, there was a rules reference debrief. We talked about it on a previous stream. Rules reference 1.3 is all we knew about. Supposedly, they dropped 1.4, called it back. But this morning, they announced in an article here on Fantasy Flight Games main page that there was a rules reference debrief. Saw it this morning. Took about an hour and a half for the files to actually show up on the website, but that's another whole story. So in here, for those who don't know, and you play Marvel Champions, go check this out. They have a nice write-up in here from the developers on kind of high level of the major changes and clarifications in the rules reference. And then they link to it down here at the bottom. It's in the support section. For those that don't know, the rules reference in your Marvel Champions box, even if you're watching this like 5 years from now, it's out of date, it sucks, and they didn't print the latest one for you because they're cheap bastards and they don't do that for some reason. But yeah, so you need to go to products and you need to go to Marvel and you need to go to Marvel Champions and you need to click on support somewhere on here and you need to go to rules. And then you can complain and swear into your breath that Galaxy's Most Wanted still doesn't have the PDFs for the rulebook or the campaign log available because they keep firing people at that company and they forgot to pass this task on. So they haven't put those in here yet, even though it's been out for over a month. What the F? FFG. So yeah, you can download the rules reference here. I already have it open. So what we're going to do to put Bob to sleep is, you think this is all the updates. Oh no. They even put one in here called all. Added, expanded, and revised many definitions. So what I'm going to do, if you look here, everything in red has been updated. So Mel and I are going to take turns going down in alphabetical order, and we're going to read every single red piece of text in the whole rules reference to start the stream off. So hopefully by the 3.5 hours that it takes to do that, Bob Chapman will have fallen asleep, and everyone in the chat can rest easy, and we can have a good time. So we're going to go down here, and just I'm going to scroll slowly here so you guys can just get an idea of how many things they've updated. Everything in red has had changes and updates. Most of it's just clarification, not rules changes, just basically shutting people up who keep trying to break the game and asking questions why this card breaks this card, and so that you don't have to go through all the Board Game Geek posts and Twitter posts and podcast discords to find all the rulings that are out there on the internet and random websites. It's all here in the rules reference. It's probably already out of date. By the time they post something, they're a little slow there. So yeah, it might be out of date, but we can keep scrolling. It keeps going. It actually increased the rules reference by 18 pages. 18 pages. So we're just gonna keep scrolling. If you can see, that's lots of red. I've never seen so much red ever in my like 10 years of playing LCGs. Maybe not 10, 11, no, 9-ish years of playing LCGs. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. So yeah, let's start here. And so here we have round overview, villain and minions. See activation, attack, enemy activation, scheme, enemy activation. Okay. Okay, we'll scroll back up on the right here. So we only have like 45 pages to go through. So no worries, no worries. Let's see, ability. Let's start with ability. An ability is game text on a card that explains what the card does or can do. Several examples can be seen in Appendix 3 of the rules reference. Should we go to Appendix 3 first and read it all, then come back to here? Or should we continue on until we just get to Appendix 3? This is tough. This is tough. We'll definitely need more episodes for this campaign because we have to read through everything here. Just kidding. No effing way. But yeah, there's a lot here. I'm basically just trying to tell you guys that this exists. So if you're curious and you're having trouble and you're arguing with your friend and you don't know how a card works, either A, realize you're playing a cooperative LCG and you're playing in your living room. There's no judges. There's no prizes on the line. And it's co-op. Have fun with the damn game. It's a game. You don't need to stress over timings and rules and card interactions, that stuff. Just have fun with it. Just make the ruling and move on. You don't have to be kind of a rules lawyer nerd like I get to sometimes. But if you do care and you're losing sleep over it, they just like, fatten this thing up like a Thanksgiving turkey here and just stuffed more rules text in this rules reference. And you have 18 more pages of goodness to read through. So at least they're updating it. I'll give them that. But yeah, there's a lot here. But the main things are defense, which we talked about on the stream. A couple of streams ago, I think, there was the whole thing people talked about in 1.4, the new defensive, kind of like timings. Like there's like now, when you're attacked, the player being attacked has the choice, do you want to defend with your hero? Then you kind of pass it over to another player. They can choose to defend. If not, then players can start playing like actions from their hand, events and stuff. But once one player takes, once one player steps in and defends or plays an event, that player now is the only target of that attack. And they can keep playing effects and things, but no one else can get involved. They just clarified that and kind of cleaned up the defense. But supposedly in that article, which you really want to start here, I recommend just reading the article.
That's all I read.
Yeah. Just read the article. They go over the definition of you. There's some stuff there where you is different on allies and supports. It applies differently than it does on upgrades, events, resources, and encounter cards. So you might want to read that section because they made it like takes up like a full page. But the defense stuff's kind of clarified here, the history of it, like how they kind of changed it one way, then changed it another way. Now it's back to the way the game was meant to happen, meant to handle defense, the way the game was meant to work. But yeah, I don't know if there's just too many hands in the pot on this game, or the people who kind of like oversaw it during development didn't have time to kind of like double check things and stuff. But I just feel like looking back on it, they probably like regret using the term "you" on so many cards and just being loose with it instead of putting like identity or character or ally on some things, just to make it like very rules lawyery. I don't think like K-Tom or Alex Hines were probably involved in the rules on this, maybe, or I don't know. Those are usually the rules lawyery people that like, kind of look over this stuff and make sure FFG like, keeps it so clean you can't argue it in court. Like that's what those guys do very well. But I feel like there's so many guest designers on this game, like everybody in the card game department, like people working on Arkham, people working on Lord of the Rings, people working on, every card, Keyforge. They all got like guest design spots on some of these heroes, some of these villain packs and things. Just go look at the credits in any of the different expansions. You'll see like not everyone, the same people are involved each time. So I just feel like there's no gatekeeper that will like caught it and made sure everything's synced up together. I feel like that's maybe the problem. Maybe they're under pressure to try to get this out quick or something. I don't know. But it seems like they're yeah, they're having issues. But anyways. So yeah, if you weren't sure the definition of you can always refer to the Marvel Champions. If you ever need to look inside and you're not sure what you are about, that question can be answered in this rules reference guide for Marvel Champions, the card game. And hello, Sajat. I cannot argue with my friend. Can I argue with you, Rob? Oh no. Oh no. Yes, yes you can. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing good too. Yeah, the definition of you. Way to get I can't even say the word right now. Philosophical. Philosophical. Yes, yes, yes. I had to think for a minute to say it, but reading it, I'm like, hello, hello, hello. Oh, Bob is saying, hello, I do not recommend reading the article for you definition is contradictory to the actual rule set for it. Oh, so the marketing person that wrote the article didn't understand
didn't copy and paste from.
No, but they're trying to put it in like plain English, right?
Yeah.
They don't expect every player to sit there and read front to back.
Yeah.
Supposedly, Caleb wrote this, supposedly, but someone in marketing had to like proofread this and like, put it into a proper post. Okay. Oh well, oh well. But yeah, just let us know if we're messing up a card or something. Like, I'm gonna keep just playing a game how we're playing it, but yeah, we'll probably run into questions where we're like, wait, we know this should be more clear in the rules reference now. We can go look it up. So we'll look that up. Is Bob asleep yet? Can we play yet? All right. Just kidding. All right. So just letting you guys know that's out there. Go check fantasyplaygames.com and go read the latest rules reference. If you have any questions, don't just read it front to back. Just that'll make you not like the game anymore probably. But if you're having issues, you should be able to quickly search through it, and especially if you have a PDF, you can just search it and find the section you're looking for.
Yeah, that would probably put you to sleep because it would be very dry.
Yeah, definitely. I've read through it. I read through.
But in one sitting?
No, probably not.
Yeah,
No. I started reading it like one evening, get probably halfway through, and then the next morning I pick it up and continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much at once. You start like in some of the sections, start regurgitating some of the same stuff, and it's like.
And that's when you're like.
It's like blah, 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 blah. And now it's even bigger, like 18 more pages to get through. Holy. Yes, Dale. Yes. Spoken like a true procrastinator. Says I procrastinate, therefore I always have things to do.
Which is a good thing.
I hear you.
You're always busy.
I don't know.
Do you like being busy? No?
Yeah, but maybe you're busy doing the wrong thing. That's what I always feel. I'm like, am I doing the right thing right now? Is this how I should be spending my time? There's probably something that's more higher priority I should be working on, but I'll deal with it later. Bob says, I'm happy to see you back playing Champions. Caught your last 2 games after the stream. Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're playing today, we're playing Thursday, and we're playing Saturday at least. And we do plan to keep playing going forward. We have lots and lots of heroes we have not tried out. So I want to play some solo streams. We'll get Mel back. We'll play. We could probably do Rise of the Red Skull to show Mel that one.
Yeah, I didn't play that one yet.
I haven't played the Once and Future King. I think that's what he's called. But I haven't played him at all. And there's other villains that you've never played that I just played myself. And there's even heroes you haven't played. There's heroes I played like once and I forget even what the deal is with them. There's so much content already, I feel. So yeah, we can keep playing Marvel Champions, no problem. And obviously there's content coming out, like more expansions coming. There's like spoilers already for like the next like 6 products or something crazy. Daniel's saying, by the way, is it me or Too Many Bones is rather compact on the table, aka doesn't take much table space? It's not bad solo.
Yeah, it's not bad. Even 2 players, not bad.
Yeah, but yeah, once you get like 3 or 4 players on the table with everyone's mats, and if you have like more dice trays at the table, or you're passing around, that kind of thing. No, it's not bad. It's just a bunch of little mouse pads around the board.
Yeah.
But keep in mind on the stream, I have like dice trays that are off screen, like probably 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, I think that's all that's not on the screen usually. I can't remember, it's been a bit, but I usually just keep dice trays and stuff off screen that aren't taking up much table space.
But it's not too bad. Like, we can play a 3-player on the table.
Yeah.
We kind of make it fit in the camera.
You could play 4 easy.
Definitely.
We play it on our friend's kitchen table. It's not that big, and it is kind of tight, but we do fit it on a normal table. You can see some good pictures in the communities. I see people who like play solo and have it on like the tiniest like TV tables and stuff, fitting it all perfect. Like they have like custom made like holders for the chips and the decks and stuff to like keep it even more compact, that they like 3D print and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty neat. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad. Dale says Kang will be more fun, not solo.
Oh, okay,
So bring
okay,
Mel. Okay, I'll join for that one.
I got you, Dale. I would definitely try it not on stream first and probably realize that. But yeah. So you're saying I shouldn't take Hulk and try to take him against Kang? Okay. Computerly solo. Keep talking. He's still here. Okay. Compared to Explorer, yeah, Explorer gets out of control. So out of control, but it's fun. Like I'm glad that stuff does. I'm glad there are games that you're just like, man, this is such a table hog, but then you're like, realize for a sec, you're like, it's kind of awesome how much crap there is on my table right now.
Explorer still fits on the table though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, Kang is better duo multiplayer. Okay. Noted.
Awesome. I'm excited to try all these villains I've never tried, even heroes that I haven't tried yet.
I did not say that, but I wouldn't expect to try. Okay, cool. All right, let's get down to the table. All right, so again, we don't have the PDF, so I'm gonna read from here. Probably didn't read the last ones. So at the end of last episode, we were in the Collector's Museum. Was getting captured part of your plan, Quill? As long as we escape with the Power Stone, yeah. It looks like we have the Collector here. You came to steal from me, but end up part of my collection. How delightful. You must know the stone would be. My lord, the Power Stone has been stolen. Who cut the power? Get it back. Oh, they're gone. See, everything according to plan. Dumb luck is not a plan, Quill. So now, we're going to try to escape the museum, scenario 3. So, things didn't go as planned. The good. You broke into the Collector's Museum. You beat the Collector. You know the Power Stone was here. The bad. An alarm went off as soon as you arrived, alerting the Collector to your presence. After you beat the Collector, he used his Elder God magic.
Interesting.
To trap you in his collection. Also, someone else seems to have stolen the Power Stone. Kind of a mixed bag here. On the bright side, whoever took the Power Stone cut the museum's power as a distraction, giving you enough time to get out of captivity. Maybe, just maybe, you can leverage this luck and escape the museum before the Collector realizes what's going on. So, the villain deck, there is a Collector B1, which I'm assuming is for Expert. Yep. So we're playing with A1. So we got the A1 sauce here, known as the Collector. We have one scheme with a little star beside it and one attack because the Collector gets plus X scheme plus X attack, where X is equal to the main scheme's current stage number. Forced interrupt. When the Collector would be defeated, remove, in our case, 6 threat from the main scheme and flip this card instead. So we get to remove threat after punching this guy out, and he's only 8 per player hit points, so 16 to start. Then we flip him over, he's 0 scheme, 0 attack. And Mel and I weren't sure about this 100%, but I'm sure he still does attack and scheme and flips a boost card. And obviously could go higher than 0. I'm assuming you still can attack even though you have a 0 stat. As a villain, I'm sure someone will tell me in the chat. We didn't look it up, we just played it as they do, so I hope he does. But it says, Collector cannot be defeated, so he has like unlimited hit points basically. It says the little infinity symbol down there. Forced interrupt. When the round ends, flip this card, then set the Collector's hit point dial to his printed hit points. So he just keeps flipping, and then we beat him up, and then he flips back, and we remove threat. I mean, we don't have to beat him. That's not the goal, because we can't beat him to win, as normal. You agree? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's how we played in practice.
We assume so, so we just kept rolling like, yeah, he's going to flip boost cards. It makes sense. They just start him at 0 base.
Yeah.
But he should still be attacking. Kate, are you okay?
Kate, are you okay?
0 stats, still scheme / attacks means it can't use. Okay. Oh. You can still attack or scheme / thwart with 0. The only way that power becomes useless is if it's a dash. Yes, I forgot. Yes, I know about the dash. Yeah, that's right. I remember that when we learned the game, because there's another character in like the base game. It is just the Hulk ally, I think. Yeah, I think the Hulk ally has like a dash. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, it's just been a bit, but yeah, we'll see that. Okay, perfect. That makes sense. Yeah, the dash. Okay.
So we were doing it right. That's good.
We have the Library Labyrinth environment card here. Oh, I should probably go through it through here actually. So the main scheme deck is built up of Missing the Milano, Lost in the Museum, and The Great Escape, which we'll go over that. And they're all right here. So it goes 1A, 2, and 3, whatever. And for setup, we're going to put the Library Labyrinth environment into play. Set aside the Ship Command Modular Encounter set, which we have here. We're going to set that aside. Okay. And oops. And the library, which I was just about to read here. This way, hero action. Deal yourself 1 face down encounter card. Remove 5 threat from the main scheme. Limit once per player per round. Okay. So nice little hero ability for us there. On this one, it's kind of weird how this works. So 22, because we're playing 2-player, 22 threat, and if it's completed, we lose the game. So if we get to 22 threat on this game, we lose the game. We start with 14 threat on it because it's 7 per player. It goes up by 2 every villain phase. It has Forced Interrupt. When the last threat is removed from this scheme, advance to stage 2A. The players win by advancing. So it's a little backwards. I think it's really cool, really clever. I like doing it this way. I think it's fun. So we're going to load it up. We got to watch out that it doesn't go too high, but we got to keep it going low. But we actually have to be very aggressive and take it down faster than it's going up.
Yep.
Or else we'll be in trouble. So it's instead of the last couple scenarios felt like they were a race to smash the villain and take him down to 0, twice. In this one, that's not an option. So now it's a race to get through 3 schemes, 3 main schemes basically. And also, because we're playing the campaign, it wants us to set there is no escape. Side scheme, we're playing standard mode only. So we have Hinder is getting 10 on it,
Yep.
and 1 victory point if we clear it. When defeated, deal 1 damage to each player.
Oh, fun.
So this is one way to get a victory point. Also, oh yeah. Each player must search their deck and discard pile in hand for each of the cards recorded in Cards in the Collection section of the campaign log. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Then remove those cards from the game. Each player draws up to their hand size. So these were the ones in the collection, and they're removed from the game. Thankfully, there is no collection anymore. In the last scenario, we were supposed to buy some cards from the market. How much did I have total, if you don't mind? Does it say I have any left?
You had 3.
I had 3, but I only spent 2 if I use this one.
Okay, so you
I
have
might
1.
not spend any, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend any.
Not gonna spend any. Okay,
gonna
so you
save
still
it.
have 3 then.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
just don't know where
spending.
the market went.
I don't know
Is
either.
that it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was debating just sticking this one in for 2, draw a card, choose a player. The player may draw a card, then choose and discard a card from their hand. Like, could get some junk out of hand, maybe draw into something better. I do like it a lot, but I'm going to save up for like a better card than just I didn't like any of the 3-cost ones. Mel took all the good 2 and 1-cost ones already,
I'm
so
sorry.
I'm left with garbage.
Is it garbage?
No,
Those other
that-
ones worked in my deck.
It's fine. It's still fine putting like a wild resource in your deck, and it replaces itself. Like, you could be in one of those situations where you just need a wild resource to spend to do, get rid of an attachment or something.
Yeah.
Um,
But I did buy this one with my 4 armor plating. It is a hero interrupt. When an identity would take any amount of damage, exhaust armor plating, prevent 1 of that damage, 2 of that damage instead if you control the Milano. Oh, that doesn't stay out.
Shuffle it in.
So that is all of mine. So I have nothing left. I probably should just erase.
And oh yeah, I didn't check it, but so thank you again to Matouche who sent us
Oh, yes.
a deck. Mel has changed your deck since last episode.
Again,
Yeah, but it's
I
fine.
think I'm playing with a different deck each time, which is fine.
No, but we're playing on like standard difficulty, and that's part of the fun. You're allowed to change your deck, your aspect, whatever. You're supposed to keep the same hero, but you're allowed to change your aspect, your deck, all you want between scenarios. If you're playing on expert campaign mode, then you're stuck with what you have, and all you can add to it is the market cards and stuff. So you got to try to find a deck that can defeat the whole campaign. Obviously easier if you can just keep, Lord of the Rings LCG style and just keep changing your deck to match, what you think is needed for the scenario. Or if you fail, you can, tweak your deck and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the video description. Or are they? They should be. Yeah, my deck's in the video description. Mel's deck should be in the video description. My deck's the same as last episode, but Mel's is different. Let me just try to get the links here. I guess I didn't save it. Ah, crap. No, they're not in the video description. I thought I added them. Okay, let me see if I can get them. I probably didn't click save on the window that I was like actually putting them in. Or I put them in the wrong episode.
Bob says, I see them in the video description. I see the links I see.
Oh, okay. I just reloaded my page and I don't.
Oh yeah, it's there.
Yeah, see, but I don't see them on my screen. Okay, I don't know what YouTube's doing to me, but in the like administrator side of things, I don't see it, but I believe you. I'll go through the front like the front facing page. Yeah, I thought I put them in there. I just thought maybe I didn't save it or something because I was like, I swear I made sure they were there. Okay, let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay. Copy link address. Nope, I didn't like that. Fun. Copy. Paste and go. All right, so mine's the same like Star-Lord leader build deck. And I wanted to show this too because Matush, you know, with the funny titles we talked about last time. Gamora, my wife is just, and then in brackets, amazing.
I was cracking up when I opened that deck. Oh my gosh, how funny.
So
thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So Matush, I know Matush is probably not here right now. It's late, but you know, I'm sure he'll watch this later and see. So we whipped this deck together. Mel tried it out yesterday. We played just to try it out, see how it was. Seemed fine.
Yep.
Everything seemed to work good.
Yep.
And I played the same leadership deck, so I stuck with it. I'm gonna keep trying it out. And hopefully it wrecks in this one. So if you're interested in these decks, they are linked down in the video description.
Thank you again, Matush.
I love the way amazing is in like brackets.
I know, is that a bad thing? I'm taking it as a good thing, so it doesn't matter. Clobber is so good. Yeah, I like it.
The only thing is, I don't think my deck has the ready an ally card, which I forgot to message Matuj about to ask him. Why? Why does he choose not to put in the card to ready an ally in an ally heavy deck? Did that card not become cool anymore? Because back when I played Marvel Champions, that card was the coolest. I forget what it's called though, but it's just like ready an ally. It's like a leadership card. But yeah, I just was like looking through. I'm like, wait, like I have Iron Man. Yesterday I got Iron Man off stream. I got Iron Man loaded up with like 4 attachments and was like rocking. He had 3 extra health points and stuff. Had all this extra thwart and attack. I was like, man, if only I saw one of those cards that could ready him up, would be awesome. But it was okay. Still fine. Still the deck was rocking face, which was good. All right, so now it says draw up your hand. Each player draws up their hand side. Then it says shuffle the Badoon Headhunter into the deck. Then we shuffle in On the Hunt because we have 1 check mark. And if you have a second check mark, shuffle in Dead to Rights, which I think is in here already. On the Hunt. On the Hunt. Double checking that we did it. Oh no, our obligations in there. Good. We did that. Okay. Oh, my obligations in there. There's Badoon Headhunter. Oh, Dead to Rights is right there.
Oh, they're right on the top too. If you didn't shuffle that, that's fine.
Oh no, we're shuffling them out.
Yeah. But now we're gonna put them in the bottom.
And then the victory stuff. So in this one, same as last time, you can record 1 unit for each player at the end if we win. You record a number of units equal to the maximum of 3 in the victory display, which we know is either the same thing as last time, Side Scheme, and then the Badoon Headhunter, assuming we can find him and beat him. He's worth 2 victory points. And then for every 2 galactic artifact side schemes in the victory display, and those are like these ones, we saw them in the last scenario, they're back in this one, they had victory 0 on them. For every 2 we have in the victory display, they're worth 1 unit. So putting 1 in the victory display doesn't do anything for us, but the second, will do it. Third won't do anything. Fourth will. And then it says record the title of each galactic artifact side scheme in the victory display. I have no idea what that's going to do, but
We'll do that after.
yeah, but hopefully this doesn't punish us like, oh, record the ones that are in the display, and then at the start of the next scenario,
They start in
you
play
have
or
them.
something?
Yeah. But I mean, it should probably reward us, right? Because well, maybe not, because we're stealing. They're symbolizing like us stealing
Yeah, we're
stuff
taking them.
from the guy's museum, like a Cristobal, from the museum. So it's probably bad, but maybe it's good. I'm not going to look ahead though. Don't spoil it. And then if the Badoon Headhunter's the victory display, we put another check mark, and I'm sure they'll give us another card from his set next time.
Yep.
That'll make it even worse. So that's where we're at. Okay. Boom. Okay, let's check our hands for mulligans. I'm sure that's what we're doing right now. Double sliding shots. I don't know.
I love seeing zeros.
So here's the jam. I really want to get my helmet and or my boots, and I'm thinking of just throwing away things like Nova Prime right now. Team training, comms implant. Like, these sliding shots are crazy if I get some cards down and counter cards in front of me, but right now that's not really happening. And I'm debating even tossing one of these. I don't even know if I should keep one of these, but I'm debating just being aggressive this time and trying to dig for the helmet and the boots maybe. Because I really don't care if I get an encounter card drawn to me from drawing through my deck faster. That's not an issue. Ish. Kind of not an issue. Oh, Madhu said, no ready ally card for you, Rob. He wants to troll you. Oh, okay. So it's like the Yogi deck that I'm playing in Arkham Horror? No, I'm just kidding. That's not trolling me. I just don't play the deck right. I know.
Those two. I think I'll keep my hand.
I don't know. I mean, I love Nova Prime. I think he's an amazing guy. Come in, boom, pop a non-elite ally out of play, or a non-elite minion out of play is amazing. But I also need to play my gun. Yeah, let's just let's not value him. Let's keep Groot, and let's keep a sliding shot maybe, and the rest we're gonna chuck. Iron Man, Daring Escape. Okay, that works good with a sliding shot. Sure Gamble, some good resources, and an energy. Okay, we're looking better.
So I just want to. So I have like all zero. These are great. I can play every single one of these cards. 2 of these cards are gonna let me draw 2 more cards, which is even better. This card is good, but I don't know.
What are you talking about? You get that down early, and the rest of the game, everything you're doing is doing extra damage.
Yeah, I guess if there's minions.
Like,
too.
yeah, you pay 3 up front. It's super expensive, but like, if it's like how many events? Sometimes you play like 2 attack events a turn. If the game goes on for like 7 rounds, you're getting like at least 7 extra attack out of that.
The problem is
maybe.
4 in my hand, but I have to pay for this card somehow.
I know.
So.
Remember, you might draw off the top of your deck too, right?
Yeah, I draw 1 more. Yeah, okay, so I will keep it because I could potentially draw 1 more, and then.
I mean, you don't have to because you want those resource cards, right? That'll help you pay for events.
Yeah.
Those are good to get down early also.
Yeah, exactly. But these 2 let me draw cards, so I could technically play these 2. So I could draw 3 cards, which could pay for this, and I still play everything else in my hand.
Yeah, see, Bob's down with what I'm thinking. Sword is super great if you get it turn 1, I hear.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I know. If you saw that like 3 turns from now, I would say, no, don't worry about playing it. Just use it as a resource or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you got it on like opening hand.
I know.
Slap it down, and all
Yeah.
that extra damage going forward could like, it adds up, right?
Yep.
And it makes the card worth it. But yeah, getting it near the end of the game, it's like 3 for maybe, 2 extra damage? That doesn't seem like good value.
Yeah, because even if I can do pings on allies too, or like if tough statuses and that's still helpful.
Bob thinks you're just desperate to mulligan for Leo DeLuca.
Ah, yes.
Luca DeLeo? All right, so I grabbed my element gun as part of my setup. I got one of those in my hand now too. And who do you think should be first player? We should have decided that a long time ago, but whatever.
You can go first.
All
I feel like we
right.
do better when you go first.
Super.
I know. I don't
I don't know. If, I might have cards that are better if I go second. I don't
Do you?
know.
Okay, then
No,
I
in
can go
general, like
first. Oh.
that's the way we got to think about it. Is like, what do you have in your deck that could like, you play and then it buffs up the next character, or like,
But then you still have to time that because
I
you're
know,
switching every
I know.
time.
And it
But
made
do you have any of those right now?
I don't know.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Whatever. But I'm just thinking, like, in general, I think if you build the decks together, you kind of make them so it's like, oh, going first to this person usually sees more resources. They can throw them down and then give them to you or
Yeah.
help you draw cards or
Yeah,
whatever.
true.
I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm doing in this game. So, all right. So, warding is the name of the game. Or dealing myself encounter cards to remove 5 from the main scheme. Okay. So I'll use my ability to get an element gun in play. I'm going to draw myself an encounter card. I'm going to draw myself an encounter card for this one-time ability here to remove 5 threat from the main scheme. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I could have chose a card from my hand to put on my deck.
Oh, this is a hero action. So
Oh, yeah.
technically
I
you
gotta wait
couldn't
till
do
I
that
flip.
yet.
Yeah, I gotta wait till I flip. Sorry.
That's
Okay.
okay. But if you're gonna flip right now, then
Well, I could do this whole switching a card off the top of my deck, but then I'm gonna draw it anyway. So it doesn't, but it might change what I do based on that. Let's just put Iron Man on top of the deck, and we'll switch it up with a laser blaster. Pew pew. Okay. Now I'm gonna flip, and then I will do what I said of this hero action to remove 5 threat. Give me a counter card. And we are going to let's and remember he gets plus attack and plus scheme based on the level we're at on this, so we got to be careful we don't advance it too fast to get him smashing us with higher attack and scheme before we're ready for it.
yeah.
That is something we got to keep an eye on. There's a timing to and a pace to it, I think.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to punch this guy, I think. Yeah, I'm going to punch this guy for 2. Okay, with an attack. And then I will use Daring Escape. Deal myself 1 face down encounter card. Okay, ready up my hero and draw a card. Whoa, it's Iron Man.
Whoa.
Cool. Now that I have this laser blaster, which I can put on Iron Man for free, but I do like the Groot defensive strategy with these jerk faces coming. So I'm going to use Sure Gamble to reduce the cost of the next card I play by 3. I'll get a Groot into play. And then I'm going to play Energy and a Laser Blaster. Play a Sliding Shot. Play if you control an Element Gun, which I do. And a hero action attack, deal 5 damage to an enemy, 2 additional damage for each of the face down encounter cards in front of you. So we are at 11, right? 5 plus 2, 6, yep. So 11 damage. This guy's down to 3.
Oh, I think I can manage things with that.
And then, Groot's gonna chill, I think. I always make the mistake of like thwarting or attacking with Groot. He gets the damage on him, then he's like a weird number where I can't just keep defending and healing him until I get an attachment on him. I'm gonna toss Iron Man to fire with the element gun to hit for 3 to defeat this guy. And when he's defeated, I remove 6 from the main scheme and he flips. Okay, and then I will thwart with Star-Lord. We'll thwart. Let's thwart 2 off of here.
You keep going and then we can look at it after. Dale says, oh my god, so much stress, so many encounters. And then Bob says, casual 11 damage.
Relax, guys, relax. That's a Star-Lord. Once you've played Star Wars, it's the Star Wars. I got laser blasters, I'm playing Star Wars over here. Pew, pew. But once you play Star-Lord, as many times, at least like 3 or 4 times, you just start to welcome the encounter cards. Yes, once I flip over, 3 of them on a turn where I already have 2 minions in front of me, and I'm like at 2 health left. Yeah, it's a little stressful, it gets a little scary. But I do freaking love playing him, where I just, every time I'm like, Mel, based on these face down encounter cards and my health and the situation, we need to win this turn. And if we don't, we lose the game. I don't even need to see what they are. We just lose, just so you know. I'm right every time. We flip it over, we find out, yeah, we would have died. But yeah, so you just got to know, like, I'm probably doing too many encounter cards early in the game like this.
No, but you might be better to do it early in the game.
Yeah,
Because look at what you just did.
the reason why I feel comfortable is because this guy shouldn't really be hitting me too hard, so I only have to worry about minions in here. But I have Groot, should help a little bit, but still might get hit by 2 minions. I don't know, or no, I wouldn't get hit by them. I might only get hit by one from a boost card, is what happens usually first. But I have Groot for that. But one of these might say the villain attacks and schemes and all that stuff, and that's what usually happens. But he's neutered. So that's why I'm thinking these encounter cards are not as worrisome when this guy's flipped.
Yeah.
That's my theory, but we'll see if that actually pans out. And that's it. Pass.
Okay, well that changes my whole turn, which
Welcome
is
to Marvel
not in a bad
Champions.
way, I guess. But let's start by doing her ability. If this is an attack or sword event, I get to draw
You
it.
can still damage him if you need to.
It is not.
Oh,
But that's okay. But I get to draw this from another card, so I just want to see.
You want to leave it on top?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I have to.
you can still damage him if you want to play cards just to like fire off other abilities and stuff. It just does nothing to him.
Well, no, I'm going to do...
But you might want to just hold him in that case then, because we might have minions and stuff flying out, but we'll see. But yeah, just get through
So,
your deck.
okay, so I have to do...
While you're deciding, Daniel's asking, what happens when you go through a deck? When you go through the villain deck one full time, you add an acceleration token. Can you pass me one?
Yep.
So if you notice on here, it tells you how much threat is accelerating every turn. So this is two in our case, because one per player. But they also have these acceleration tokens, which are the same shape, that also adds an additional 1 on top of that. So if every time we go through the villain's deck and draw through it, and sometimes there's really small ones for certain villains, or you're just playing a hero that's constantly like flipping cards off it or something, you will add these into play. So you just kind of add them to the scheme, and it accelerates them faster, and you got to kind of like rush. If you run through a player deck, you just deal yourself an extra and face down encounter card that you deal with and flip and resolve later in the encounter, a deal with encounter step in the villain phase. So that's what happens. So yeah, bad things in both cases. So there is kind of a balancing act to like a draw engine, but man, if you're drawing through your whole deck, that cost is nothing. Like getting an encounter card, and then when you're Star-Lord and you're some of your cards power off of how many encounter cards, you kind of want to draw through your deck, and if you time it right, or it happens on the right turn when you're holding the right cards, you get an extra encounter card. That could be the difference between more damage, more thwarting, stuff like that. More drawing more cards off his helmet, and preventing more damage off his boots. So yeah, so that's what happens. So, but man, if you're drawing through your deck, like you don't care about a couple extra encounter cards, you're wrecking the game by that point. Hopefully. Depends on the villain though. Depends on the heroes, but.
I'm slightly in a...
And yes, you reshuffle your deck and you keep drawing. If it's a discard effect, if like the villain forced you to discard 5 cards off your deck, you had 3 left, and you discard the 3, your deck drew out, so you get an encounter card, but you do not continue discarding. But if you are drawing off your deck, yes, you keep drawing. There's like a whole bunch of rules to it in the reference guide. You just look up empty your deck or empty hero deck or something like that.
Okay, I'm actually not gonna... Okay, so I've done that. I saw what the card was. It's not an event, so I
You're flipping, you're no longer alter ego.
No. I think because all these attack events do nothing right now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to use them.
You picked me to go first, and you knew your hand, so...
I didn't realize that you were going to do 16 damage and all of that, and that's okay. That's okay. So I'll just play Gamora's Sword.
Next scenario, Mel goes first.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Now we know.
I can... Even this doesn't really do much. Okay, let's do remove 1. We probably want that to flip, right? Yeah, let's have it flip.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're ready for him to be,
Well,
he's going to be attacking, scheming for 3 and attacking for 3 instead of for 2 and 2. So
yeah,
plus boost. So if you're good to start getting hit for like 4 or 5 damage.
But we won't this turn. It'll be next turn anyways.
But yeah, I'm just telling you. So
I'd rather do it now than wait. Okay, so we're gonna remove what? No?
Okay.
No?
Go ahead.
You can remove 1. Putting 2.
Yeah, also have this one here for victory points if you're really
That was
itching. I feel like if we take a couple turns to build up before we flip and make him strong, like it's not bad. But we do want to clear it before we hit him again, and then we go to remove 6, and there's not even 6 there.
Yeah.
Remember, he still does scheme and attack the way he is too.
Yeah. So that was a thwart. I don't do damage. That's fine.
Mhm.
Then. Yeah, that card's useless too, because this is after your hero thwarts and removes all the threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to the enemy.
You can hold it for next round if it's going to be more impactful than you think.
Well, I could do.
You are
I could
going
just
first,
thwart
though.
for 2 here.
Yeah, yeah. That's probably a better way. So you just draw into more cards in your deck, right? See new things.
Yeah. And I know what that is. Worst case, I'll use this to pay for that. I guess that is that.
All right, draw up.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, ready up. And we're going to put 2 threats on the main scheme. Now the villain's attacking me because I'm in hero form. I'm going to leave it unblocked. Is 1 damage. And then it says give collector a tough status card. So I go down to 9.
Okay.
Probably should still block with the group, but we'll see. I'm just a little
Me?
worried.
Do you want to block?
No. I don't because you never know. Like he could flip up a boost that then becomes a minion, and I was just like betting on that.
No, it's all
I
good.
just figured he's hitting for 0, so the
Okay.
boost is only. Thankfully, it wasn't a 3 boost. That's all.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna not do anything. I'm not gonna block. And I get 1. So go to 9.
Getting counter cards. Deal myself 1. You deal yourself 1.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. So already I'm getting an attack. Quick strike. So this guy deals indirect damage. We're gonna block with Groot. I guess I'll just put all of it on Groot, and Groot would just heal too, right? After
Does
defending.
he have to block it though, or isn't it just? Oh, it attacks.
Well, I want to. It says after Groot defends against an attack. After Groot defends against an attack, heal 2 damage from him.
Yeah,
so
so it
I
is like
figure
an
that's a
attack.
smart
Yeah,
play to
yeah.
do that, right?
Yep.
And then what do we got? I have you now. When revealed, I'm in hero form. You are stunned. Collector attacks you.
At least he's attacking for 0.
Yeah. So flip a boost if you could for me.
2.
Oh no.
Oh, that's good.
Down to 7.
That's good because that was my obligation.
Okay. Impossible geometry. In sight 1, if you could put 1 thread on the main scheme, please, that would be great. And then when revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, just choose and discard 1 card you control. So I'm now stunned and confused. See, what could go wrong? Nothing. And the villain schemes, but he's scheming with 0 plus 2.
2.
So 2 on the main scheme. Could clean that up a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Your encounter
Mine
cards.
is on the hunt, treachery, surge. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or discard 1 card at random from your hand. I'll discard 1 card at random from my hand. I don't know if that's the best idea, but I don't want to take 2 damage. Okay.
Forward, what is it? Forward momentum?
Forward momentum. And this gains surge. Assault. And the villain attacks you. So I will not defend. 2. Man.
Already down to 7.
7.
Yep.
That was a lot of attacks.
I
in
know,
that round.
and this is why I'm saying you want to flip it already. He's hitting for 0s, and we're already
Yeah.
down to 7. Like, imagine he was hitting for 3 plus boosts. That would be 5 in both cases, right? So that's like, yeah, 10 damage he's dealing out already. So
No, it would have still been 0.
No, I'm saying if we rush this,
Yeah.
next round, like already, we could have him hitting us for like harder than that. And I'm just showing what he does at stat of 0.
Yeah.
A stat of 0, already we're down to 7. I know a minion did some of the hits, but I'm just saying this is why we might not want to go too fast. But I think rushing is fine. But anyways. Okay. Here. First player for you.
And then he flips, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he is back to 16.
So we have to ping him. So because he has tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to spend 1 to put a Keen Instincts into play. This is really good, but so is having 3 hit points. I could do 3 damage, it's get discarded, or give someone 3 hit points. I feel like that's better. But who should get 3 extra hit points? You, if you are more aggressive.
I am Groot.
You are Groot.
My minion row is very small right now, but I don't know. You do whatever. It just lets you stay in hero form more longer.
Okay, so I'll go back to 10. All right, and I guess I can ping the tough away for you if you have things to do. Or do you have things? Oh, you're stunned anyways.
Stunned and confused. So thwarting and stunning, I have to do something to get rid of it. Like just my hero. It's going to be a slow turn for me this time. Definitely not as powerful as last time.
Are you planning on worrying about that? Because if you're not worrying about that, I'll worry about that next turn. Oh, you're first next turn. Okay, I'll just attack to take this away. So if you do want to damage, you can. And that's it. Not a good hand, but it's okay.
Okay. All right. I will. You don't want to do this? Deal yourself face down a counter card? That's okay if you don't want to. I'll do it. I'm dealing myself face down counter card. And I'll take away 5 from the main scheme. I really need to have extra counter cards for this turn, but it's okay. For my ability, I play Rocket. No, I'm going to play Helicarrier off my ability. Counter card. And then I'll exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the card by 1. I'll play Genius. And let's see. I think Rocket is going to be played.
I also have, if you have an event, attack or thwart event, I have...
No.
No? Okay.
Okay. I'm going to play Blaze of Glory to pay for an element gun to hit. Yeah, I'll hit this guy for 3, and then Rocket will hit him for 4, so he's gone. Take consequential. And then this guy is going to... Oh, sorry, hold on. Hero attacks first to get rid of stun, and then I'll do the element gun. Yeah. I forgot I had the stun. Gotta get rid of the stun first. So he'll just do his basic attack, get rid of that. Then he can do his hero, and then I'm good.
Okay. That's that. Drop.
I'll discard Ronin. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the helmet. And the jet boots. And Yondu. Okay. All right. Ready up.
All right. Attacking. Oh, thank you.
So you're first?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I want to
So
defend?
attacking for 2. So 1 plus 1, 2 plus boost.
2 plus boost. Yes. I will defend. 1 more. Sorry, so 3 total. I defended for 2.
Okay, so he attacks me. I will block with Groot. 1. So he's hitting for 3, and Groot will heal 2, so he only takes 1.
So good. Groot is good.
As long as you don't thwart or attack with him first, like I always do every time, and he's dead after like 2 turns.
Counter cards. For me, I got a minion. So when revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, take 1 damage. I am not.
Oh no! Shadows of the Past.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll get our Mr. Knife. Mr. Knife is here to retaliate. The first treachery the engaged player reveals, each villain phase gains surge, which I just revealed one, so we don't worry about that now. These, if you can, will be shuffled in the deck. And then we get My side scheme, Budding Crime Syndicate, put into play, which is going to get hinder 2 per player, so it's going to get 6 threat put on it, and it's going to be dealing us an extra encounter card in the future villain phases as long as it's there. I got myself a Psionic Ghost. I already am confused, so I will just take a damage, down to 6 health remaining. And then, oh no, the poison is showing up again,
This
attached
is
to
the
your
worst.
identity.
This is the
So
worst card in the game.
exactly. We'll put it on there, and I'll remember to trigger at the start of my turn. And done. First player, pass. All right, start of my turn. I take a poison counter on here and deal myself 1 damage, down to 5 health remaining.
Do you have the ability to get rid of it or no?
Spend 3 resources of different types to discard it. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you don't, I have. Because we can't have that keep happening.
Yep, I'll just pitch these 3. I'm going to pitch Yondu Inspired and Calm's Implant. Unfortunately, even though I probably should play Yondu, I think. I want Yondu. I want attachments in play, but that's okay. I'll just pitch. I'll pitch. I can't have this poison. So poison's gone. We have minions to deal with here. Let's see. We'll just have Rocket deal with this guy. It's Ghost. He's gone. Rocket gets a consequential. My boots and my helmet. So I'm going to get the helmet into play off Helicarrier. And then the jet boots. Probably should play them off Star-Lord's ability to help keep me alive, but then I don't really need. Yeah, I need to protect myself, I guess. So yeah, I'll put those into play off Star-Lord's ability. Deal myself an encounter card. And Star-Lord is going to thwart to get rid of Confused. And that is me. Go ahead.
Okay. I will spend 1 from Keen Instincts, and I will spend 2 to play a drop kick, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If I paid for this, this will be a physical resource that I used. Stun the enemy and draw a card. Well, I don't care about the. Anyways, deal. Oh, sure.
I don't know.
But then he's gonna retaliate against me, right? For 1.
Yeah, because it's an attack. No, you don't have to do it. I'm just joking around. You could also do the boss. It'd be amazing. Because then it's like we defeat him. We don't have to worry about him for at least an attack. Oh yeah, I forgot to flip. I think I'm gonna flip. Oh, it was Hero Interrupt. Do you think? I think I have enough to defend, but this guy will deal an extra encounter card because it gives the first one Surge, assuming it's a treachery.
That and that one will too.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Yep. It's not looking good.
So I'll just take 1 damage. That's all it is, right? Retaliate 1.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But he doesn't hit.
And then this guy's gonna hit me for 2.
Yeah. So do that guy.
Plus that. No.
But this guy could hit you for 2 plus boost. So I don't know why this guy's more scary than that guy.
Well, that it depends. Are you flipping or staying? Because Why
are you thinking of flipping?
No.
Yeah, might.
But you're right that I have to stun somebody that is gonna actually go.
I think I'm gonna flip. I wanted to flip when he was defeated next, but
if you're gonna flip, then maybe
I'll
do
flip.
this guy. This guy will hit me for a 2 for sure, but then this guy will be stunned, so he won't attack me.
I won't get the extra draw. No, that's fine. I'll still get an extra card.
All right, we'll do 4 on the boss.
Yep.
We'll stun him. Going to 12. That was an attack. Oh, what am I doing? That was an attack event. Oh, and I get to draw a card for Justice. Okay, then I get to deal 4. That was an attack event, so I get to thwart for 1.
We'll remove 1.
Remove 3 from.
It's not thwarting, right? You're just like removing, or yeah.
It's just removing. Sorry, yeah.
You gotta thwart to get rid of that.
3. Instead of using, which I would. 3. So be 2. Oh, if I didn't. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's do 1 from here. Oh, I'm 1 away on that one. Okay, then, oh, and then that was an attack event, so I get to deal damage to an enemy. This one I'll deal to here. Then I'll spend an energy to pay for a 4 justice.
Did you trigger sword off the drop kick they did before?
Just.
Oh, that was you just doing that?
Yeah, because I'm still kind of doing all of the abilities with that one.
Just got a bump.
Yeah, sorry. Now we're doing 4 justice. It's a thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. 4 instead if you paid for this. Oh, I didn't. Using a... Okay, so it doesn't matter. So 3 here. Then that is a thwart event, so I can do 1 damage. Do 1 damage there. Can't do anything. I can't do anything. Okay, that is done. Done.
Okay.
Draw up.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 1.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4, 5,
3,
6.
4.
Ready up.
Oh, I guess she can just block that. Yeah.
2 on here. Okay, 2 on the main scheme.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, right. I'm confused. I forgot. So put 3 back and deal. So then maybe instead, these are the 2 cards I could have played this one maybe instead. So that's still in my hand because that's still
Unless
the same
you really
two.
want to get rid of Confuse, then that was just a way to get rid of Confuse.
No, it's fine. It's fine. And then she could have thwarted for 1. So we'll do 1 there. Consequential damage. And then she has a response. After she thwarts, discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost icon discarded this way. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Nothing. Okay.
Then she would ready back
Then
up.
she would ready.
And...
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
All right, so I put 2 on here. This guy is looking at me. He wants a scheme. So he's scheming for 2 plus 1. It says give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. So 3 plus nothing.
3?
Yep, 3 on the main scheme. Then this guy's going to scheme for 2 more on the main scheme. Okay.
And then he would try to attack me, but he's stunned, so that goes away. And then he will try to attack me, and I will defend here. Okay.
Okay, encounter card. Whoops.
Whoop.
And oh, we got ourselves a nice acceleration token here. We're going to put 7 on this egg. And a servant bot. This guy's got guard and patrol, so I can't attack the main dude, and I can't thwart the main scheme. Well, this guy's in play, but he's only 3 health, and 1/1.
I have you now. Treachery. When revealed, I am in hero. You are stunned. Collector attacks you. Awesome.
So I didn't get a treachery, so I don't have to give it surge. That's nice.
Okay, so then he's going to attack me. So he has 2. I can defend here. So, deal 1 damage to each character you control.
No. He's...
It's the boost.
Oh, it's a boost. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, well, she's dead anyways. And then 1 to me. Okay, and she's dead.
Whoa.
Okay.
First player.
First player's me. Okay.
That was crazy, huh?
I know.
Crazy. And we got the main scheme that's now at 11. So it's halfway to us losing the game. 11 out of 22.
Okay,
So
well,
yes.
let's do Keen Instincts to play Clear the Area, which would be a thwart event, which would remove 2 threat from scheme if this removes the last of the dot. Doesn't matter. I'm confused, so it'll just get rid of the confuse. Does that still count, though, as me playing an event for my ability? even though.
Sorry, what?
So I'm playing this thwart event, but I'm confused. So it just actually
It just
removes.
cancels the card.
Okay,
But
so
I don't know. Like, read your
technically,
ability. What does it say? I don't know. Read it out loud.
after you play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy.
I don't know. It's
I
canceled.
have another
so
one, so it
I don't know
doesn't.
if it's considered being played.
Okay,
But
I have another one anyways.
oh, I get an extra encounter card from this. Was there, right?
Oh,
I was first, so it would have been me, you, then me. Okay, yeah. So this is my thing. I'm already an alter ego. Yeah, I'll just exhaust or move it from the game. Boom. Okay.
oh, it still counts as you playing an event for your ability.
Okay.
Okay, so I can. It didn't matter
Okay.
because I have another one, but I was just curious. Okay, so then I can deal 1 damage to an enemy. You gotta get rid of this guy.
And that was an obligation on a treachery. Sweet. Matt says, though, it doesn't count. Confuse cancels event altogether.
Okay.
Let's
No, it's all good.
Check. Let's check. Well, no, it's not all good. We have conflicting things, right? Let's find it. Oh man. Yeah, let's just go all the way to the index. And we're looking up oh, it's like status cards, right? It's like the
Yeah.
own thing. Well, confused and confused is 10, but then I feel like that would just lead you to the stupid status card thing. Where? There it is. Oh, they actually added it in instead of being lazy, just telling you to go somewhere else. Confused is a status that prevents a character from adding or removing threat with its next scheme or thwart, respectively. If an ability confuses a character, give that character a confused status card. If a character has an ability that's saying it cannot be confused, it sounds like it just stops you from interacting with the, like, you can't remove threat, but you're still playing the card. Let's read what it says on it. Confused? Let's say. The next time this character would thwart or scheme, discard this status card instead.
So it's like I lost the benefit from the card.
Look up status cards? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember before having to do that in the old rules reference. Every time I go like read about confused, like check status cards, which I should have. Here we go. Confused. A confused status card prevents character from thwarting or scheming. A confused hero or ally attempts to thwart or use a thwart ability. Discard the confused card instead. Costs associated with the thwart attempt, including exhausting character, must still be paid. That doesn't say it stops it. If a confused villain or minion would scheme, okay, nope. As a thwart action or scheme activation was replaced by the removal of a confused status card, that character is not considered to have thwarted or schemed. There you go.
Okay.
So that answers the question right there.
But that doesn't say that I have to do it. It just says after I play the event.
After you play an attack event.
Or a thwart event. Yeah. So I'm just playing the event. It doesn't necessarily have to go through.
I think you still played the event. You paid for it, so you played it.
Yeah, I just didn't get the bonus from the event.
Yeah, I think you still played it. You technically played an event. The way Gamora's abilities worded, you satisfied playing it. But
yeah, play is okay. I think we're good.
You played it. It doesn't matter if you thwarted. You just played a thwart event.
Yeah.
But you weren't considered to have thwarted, which it's like doesn't matter by her ability, but we'll just roll with that.
Okay, and then so that would let me do 1 damage then from the ability. But if it's okay with everyone, I'm just going to ready this. Actually, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, because I was going to pay for it with a different card. Next, we're going to play a genius for a 4 justice, which is another thwart event. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, 4 threat instead if you paid for this card using this type of resource. Oh, this type of resource. So we are good. We can remove 4, which I think I'll just do these 4 here, so that can stop that for you.
or for us.
Okay. So I figured I would look up playing the card, and it directed me to initiate abilities. When a player wishes to play a card or initiate a triggered ability, that player first declares their intent, then the player checks the following conditions in order. Check play restrictions. Can the card be played or the ability initiated at this time? This includes verifying that the resolution of the effect could change the game. Determine the costs to play the card or initiate the ability, taking modifiers into account. If both conditions are met, follow the steps in order. Apply modifiers to the cost. Pay the costs. And if the cost cannot be paid, abort this process without paying any cost. Make all choose decisions required to solve the card. The card commences being played, or the effects of the ability attempt to initiate. The card is played, or the ability, if not canceled in step 6, resolves. If the card enters play, or if it's an event card, its effects resolve, and it is then placed in its owner's discard pile. Let's see. I think we're okay. It says the card is played, or the ability, if not canceled, resolves. So I think it's still considered played.
Well, I think it's played, but then it's canceled by the
Yeah. I think you still played it. You paid the cost.
Yeah.
You played it. But yeah, just like it's, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But one other thing, I actually cannot put a damage on with my ability because I'm also stunned. So that'll get rid of this as well. Okay. I hate being stunned and confused. Okay, then. Oh, I should have done that in a different way. Would you be okay if I
Do
readied
you need
this?
a resource or something?
No, I just want to use this instead of this.
Go do whatever.
So let's rewind that. I paid for that other card.
Hold on,
now,
let me call the judge over and see if it's okay.
just
Judge,
because I want to be able to pay
Judge.
for a different.
Judge, my ally and companion here, who's playing a cooperative game in our basement, would like to know if she's allowed to make some changes.
Just because I want to use, because this lets me, if I use this for the event, this will actually be considered a mental resource. So remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card with a mental resource, remove 2 threat from a different scheme.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do 2 from here, and we can do 2 from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I already got rid of the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
And that's that. Yep. Okay.
So yeah, okay. So much for recovering health on my turn. Okay, I'm gonna put.
Oh, now Gary says, I don't think Gamar's response is considered as an attack, so it wouldn't remove the stun, so the damage would still go through. Okay, so this is different now. The next time this character would attack. Oh, okay, I see. You're right. It is different in that case.
Well, it means you can still damage him. Is what,
I just
what
put
this
it there.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get rid of this
So
guy
you need
slowly.
to put a tough on him or something?
No. It was from this. But I thought that this would
okay.
get rid of the stun, but it doesn't.
Okay.
Because I'm just doing like a ping event.
All right, I don't remember what I was doing.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm putting Inspired on top of my deck and switching the card. All right, Maria Hill, nice. Okay, so let's think here. Yep. I guess I'll use Power Justice to play a Maria Hill. She'll draw me a card. If I'm allowed to do that. Yep, we're all good. Maria Hill comes into play. Each player draws a card. I think I did that last time we played. Each player draws a card. Take a card, anybody, take a card. Okay.
Oh, clobber. Did you draw one?
Yep. Just got the card I put on the top of this ability. Okay, so I'll flip. Okay. I'm going to do a Daring Escape, I think. Yep. Let's deal myself an encounter card. Ready up my hero. Draw a card. Leader of the Guardians. Each Guardian character you control gets +1 thwart. Yeah, that's good for this scenario. That is good for the scenario if I didn't have minions in front of me. All right. I'm going to take a face down encounter card. I'll remove 5 threat from the scheme.
Okay.
Okay, space for this. I feel like I want Groot to have an attachment, but we are going to use Helicarrier. I'm gonna put this card on Groot. Attached to an ally, give him 2 extra hit points. Or I could do it to Rocket to keep Rocket around. No, I'll use it for Groot defense strategies, I think. Alright, my ability, which I don't think I've used, did I? I may have.
You use 1 encounter to get this.
Yeah, and then I had this event for the other one.
Good.
Yeah, so I'll use my ability to play this card to give each Guardian character I control +1 thwart. Deal myself another encounter card. And then I'm going to use Strength to pay for Gutsy Move, which is a hero action thwart. Maybe that's too much. Because I get to remove 2 plus another 6. That's 8 off of a single scheme. I mean, it is overkill, but I think I'll just use it on this one. Oh, this goes into Victory Display. Yeah, Victory Display. All right. We got 1 artifact in the Victory Display. Gutsy Move. Okay. Now, I am going to... I need to get rid of this guy if I'm going to thwart this. I didn't thwart this yet, right?
Nope.
Is this just... Oh,
Oh, is that considered?
a minion engaged with you cannot thwart the main scheme. I don't know if this is considered thwarting, is it? Deal yourself 1 face down encounter card or remove 5 threat from the main scheme. Is that considered thwarting? It doesn't say thwart on
Doesn't say
it,
thwart anywhere.
but I don't know. Anyways, I'll throw this away to use my element gun to destroy this guy either way. And then... let's use... Maria Hill's gonna thwart for 3. Off of here. Groot's gonna chill. Rocket, on the other hand, I'm gonna get attacked by this guy. Got this guy. I have her, but it could be all out of allies and by no time. There's guys here. There's a shark hiding in there for sure. And a card that's gonna make the villain attack. I'm going to use Rocket to fight this guy for 4, who will retaliate anyway and kill this guy. And then Star-Lord's going to finish him off with 2 and get rid of this jerk face.
Yeah.
And that is all. So hero side, I got my helmet, so I get to draw +3 cards. So I dropped 8.
Yep. I draw 4 more. 1,
Ready
2,
up.
4. Not what I want to see, but okay.
Okay, we're gonna put 2 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack me.
Me first. I'm first.
Oh, you're first player. Sorry.
Yep. He's going to attack me for 2 plus a boost. Plus this one is attacking me for 2 for sure.
No, Maria Hill's not blocked by the patrol, I don't think, because didn't the patrol say...
It said main scheme, I thought. You cannot do the main scheme.
Yeah, but it says you, and doesn't you... Oh, crap. You on a minion. Here we go. We're already going to the freaking dictionary.
You on ally, I think, was okay.
This is a minion. So, where did you and minions end up falling?
I don't remember.
Fun times. Again, I like that Kyle's like, I'm not sure if it works. Nobody's sure, Kyle. Nobody's sure. Hence why this U definition just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and still nobody has the answers. But I feel like U refers to the identity.
Matt says you on a counter card means your
Yeah,
identity.
my identity. It's not my Maria Hill is not me. It's not my identity. That's why I think. Yeah, Cece just says, while this means engage with you, you cannot thwart the main scheme, which I just feels like Star-Lord in any of his events, because events, what is it? Events. Yeah, events, resources, and upgrades are considered an extension of you, the player's identity. So I could not have played an event, use a resource, or an upgrade, I guess, to thwart the main scheme, probably, if I'm understanding this right. But allies and supports are fair game. They're not an extension of the player's identity, so when it's referring to you, it's not them. But I bet it's in here, in this wall of text, somewhere.
Sorry, can you scroll down on the chat, because I think there was clarification of what he was saying. Sorry, main patrol is also played just as with guard. Oh, okay. Sorry, okay.
Whatever. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we drew ready our stuff up.
Yep.
I put two
Yep.
thread on here. I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
sure you were dealing with
I'm
an attack.
debating about it.
This guy keeps moving down into your area for some reason.
Because every time I
I know. I'm
sorry.
just trying to keep them like so visually you can identify where they are.
Okay, let's do. Oh, I don't want to defend either, but I got to. So let's defend this one. We're gonna defend his attack with her for 2, just 2. Okay, so nothing. Perfect. He's gonna attack for 2, and I'm gonna just take 2. 1, 2.
Oh,
sorry.
I could. I think I can take his attack.
Oh yeah, because it's.
And he'll just
2?
block and then heal 2.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I think we're
Thank
okay.
you.
I probably should save it for the villain, but I might just throw
Yeah.
Maria Hill in front of that and.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Like,
now the villain.
I might be dead because there could be a shark under here and then another one that says the villain attacks me.
I know. I was hoping that I got one of those cross counters, but I haven't yet. So there's.
Yeah, that
2.
might have been a play mistake. But we'll see what happens. I don't know.
This is yours on your.
So sorry, he's attacking.
Yeah, you.
The villain's attacking for 2 plus boost. Yeah, Maria Hill's gonna block. So it's 3. She's dead. Let's go see. All right.
Okay,
Counter cards,
encounter for
please.
me, encounter for you. Oh, this is yours. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand, take 1 damage, and place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay. Discard 1 card at random. Okay, and take 1 damage. Okie dokie.
All right, caught off guard. Oh.
What?
Yeah, I forgot to have this that can also prevent damage based on face-down cards too.
Oh, okay.
I probably should have just done that instead of throwing Maria Hill in front of the train.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can use.
Because you didn't need to.
Yeah, because Maria Hill could stick around just in case, and maybe doesn't have to defend. Yeah. I forgot about my boots. So my boots, I don't usually get them. That's why. Star-Lord gains the aerial trait, Hero Interrupt. When Star-Lord would take any amount of damage, exhaust jet boots, prevent 1 of the damage for each face-down and counter card in front of you. So yeah, I would have 4 in front of me. I would have said, yeah, he's coming at me with 2 plus boost. Most likely it's 4 or less. I'll just bet on it, and then I do waste some block, but whatever.
That's fine, yeah.
All right, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. I forgot I had that. I was thinking, like, I have to have something else that keeps me safe. Like, I remember I was thinking while I was playing the turn. Caught off guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. Upgrade or support. Helicarrier is awesome. This is kind of needed if I get into those attack events. Card draws king. Everybody getting an extra thwart is like going to get us out of this and catch us up. I feel like it's Helicarrier. Yeah, unfortunately, that was a big.
Maybe you'll get it back. You're
No, I wouldn't pay for it that late in the game. But yeah, oh well. Okay, next. All right, sweet. When revealed, if you're confused, take a confused. If not, take a damage. Now confused again. Great. Possible geometry. So put one on the main scheme, if you could, please. When revealed, if you're confused, you are confused. If you're already confused, choose and discard one card you control. Okay. Feel like this is Maria Hill going. And I have to discard a card at random from my hand, take one damage, place one threat on the main scheme. Wow. All right, it's just losing a reinforced suit. Taking a damage, down to 4. Whoa. First player pass, please.
Oh, yeah.
And let's play a turn out here. All right, we're going to have Nick Fury come into play off my ability, reducing by 3. And I wish I had that other Helicarrier in play to pay for that, but I will... I'll just throw away Bad Boy to pay for him coming into play. He will draw me 3 cards. 1, deal myself a face down counter card. Shuffle my deck. Really bad. I shouldn't keep doing this. Plus, there's this one. I wish I was doing more often. But you don't seem to ever want to do it. I think we might. We'll do that definitely later. Oh no, we can't. That goes away.
Next one it does, or the
I think
third
the
one?
final. I think when we played, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not getting things in a order that I wish at all.
Just keep dumping, keep drawing.
Yeah. And then being stunned. Oops.
So I drew 1, 2, sure gamble, 3, Calms implant. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the best way to do this. Okay, let's spend. How do we do this? 2 face down encounters. Okay, we are going to fight with Star-Lord, and we're going to put 2 on the main dude.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to, why not, play Daring Escape, deal myself a face down encounter card. 5. Maybe too much. Oh, you know what? Star-Lord's not going to fight the main dude. He is just going to thwart to get rid of his confused. And we'll get it back in 2 seconds anyway, but... yeah, so face down encounter card to ready him, draw a card. Gutsy move. Okay, that's different. That changes things a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to use Sure Gamble to pay for a sliding shot to deal 5 damage plus 2 additional for face down encounter cards. Here to put him down to 1. For somebody to just ping him for 1, possibly. Hopefully you can do such things.
I can do such
Okay,
things.
otherwise I can just hit him right now, but
No, I can.
I also could help you.
And that would clear 6 off of the threat.
So yeah, Nick Fury, yeah. So this 6 goes bye-bye, and we flip it also while he's on 0s, and I can go to nice Sleepy Town on my alter ego side to rest up. Hopefully, my obligation's in the deck, but I mean, this is going to shuffle soon. Oh no, it's out of the game. It's out of the game. But we are about to accelerate time, and that's going to make this scenario. We need to push.
Yeah.
And that could help here. I don't know if I did this already. I think that would be too crazy.
You did not.
No, that's too crazy.
But I think if we're going to do this and he's already going to get rid of it, then don't bother.
All right, I will fight with Star-Lord. He's going to hit this guy. And he's gone.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
And then let's throw away Laser Blaster to pay for an element gun that'll hit 3 on this guy. Okay. I think we throw Hawkeye in. Yeah, I think I'm going to save Gutsy Move for a next turn play on thwarting the next scheme. So in that case, I will just throw away these 3 to pay for Hawkeye, who enters play with 4 arrow tokens on him. And I have to remember, after a minion enters play, I remove an arrow from there to deal 2 damage to the minion.
Oh, nice.
And then Hawkeye, though, is going to thwart.
Do you need to get rid of your minion or do you care?
I don't know if you're going to have these 1 pings flying around. Like
I won't
I'm
have
leaving
2 of
2.
them because,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Then I'll just hit this guy
I can only do it once.
and get rid of this guy. Pew. Okay. That's me. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I should flip, right? Yeah, I should flip. Or no, I was flipped, right?
You were flipped, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
Whoopsie.
Spend, I will spend this as a, that's physical, right? This one?
Mental.
Mental resource.
Physical's the fist.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get physical.
And then let's use that to pay for a 4 justice, remove 3 threat from the scheme. 4 instead if I played with a physical, mental resource. So I'll do 4 from here, putting this down to 1. Then I get to do a ping from this. I'll do here.
Remember, you could clear
No,
this.
no. I got something
I
else
see.
that I can do that can help
Because
me.
yeah, we want to, like, once we flip, it's going to get a whole bunch of threat on it. So then we could.
I know,
start clearing.
but I can do something else. So this goes to 0. He is going to flip. He is going to remove 6.
Which clears
There's
this.
this.
And this one advances. And we go to 2A. So remember, when he's on his other side, he's going to get +2 now on his scheme and attack. But to set aside Milano support from the ship command and counter set into the first player's control. Okay, I'm first player. This is under my control, so I can use it to help give you a resource. But when we flip to here, we lose if we get to 30 because it's 15 per player on this scheme. And it's going to start with 22. So we're 8 away from losing the game. It's going to go up by 2 each round. Soon, once we draw through an encounter deck, it's going to start going up by 3. Not to mention side schemes that may show up. And it says force interrupt when the last threat's removed. We go to 3A. And you could always do this too if you want to, like,
Yeah.
accelerate ever, but it's your call.
Oh, that was going to do a damage to us. Okay, let's spend that to play clear the area so I can thwart remove 2 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat on the scheme, draw a card. I could do 2 off of there. That will deal 1 damage to each of us.
Yep, goes to the victory display. 1 damage.
I've already done this. I get to draw a card. A helicarrier. Not helpful. So that is me. Oh, I can do this.
If you want, yeah.
Okay, he's not really going to be that terrible because he's on 0. Sure. Deal myself a face down and remove 5.
So there's now 17 out of 30 on the main scheme.
And then should I flip while it's also at 0?
Your call.
Yeah, I think that might
You'll
be.
scheme a little less, but
Yeah, I think I want to
But
flip.
then so will any minions that happen to pop in from boost cards or anything. But
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's-
flip now.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah, and then I'll try to get rid of this thing.
You couldn't afford to play this or anything, or with this resource?
Oh, because you know why? Because I move my cards around, and this is this.
What's in your hand? Do you have something? Because I have resources here still.
Helicarrier.
Do you have a way to make anything?
No, I just
Oh,
drew
okay.
this
Okay.
from that card. No,
Womp womp.
that's okay. Okay, so that is that.
This Milano doesn't do anything right now.
No.
Okay. Other than getting resources. Well, maybe I can use it. I don't know. We'll see. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna discard this because I don't want that at this point. To
Uh,
draw, I draw 6.
So I'm drawing 8 because I have the +3 from the helmet. Oh, Nova Prime. Hello. Just need an elite minion now.
1, 2, 3. Okay, this is better. This is a better hand. Okay.
All right. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hopefully
Okay.
this, hopefully I don't die here from this crap, but
Oh yeah, because you didn't. Oh, I still didn't get my cross counters. 2 of them are still sitting in here.
yeah.
Wow.
But we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't get us.
Okay.
All right. So I rated up all my stuff. We were gonna put 2. Let's just take away 1. Put a 3. Okay. This guy wants to attack me. It is 0 plus boost. Hold on.
I know.
0 plus boost. I guess I just defend with this guy. Then like I don't know. Okay. Yeah. We'll just do that. What is this?
Oh, no.
Put Badoon Headhunter into play, engage with you. Frig. Okay. Well, there's some victory points possibly if we can win this.
Okay.
Okay, now he attacks. He gets 1 plus boost. That's what I would like to use him for, but we'll use Groot to defend. Put this guy into play, engage with you. Yay! Why not? All right. So it's just an attack of 1. He heals 2. Okay. Now this guy will attack. Why not? Oh yeah, we're forgetting Hawkeye. Right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pew, pew.
So 2 damage on each one.
Yep.
Oh, that's not damage. Sorry.
Forgot about Hawkeye. I always forget about Hawkeye. Should I just throw Hawkeye in front of this guy because I always forget about Hawkeye? So 2. This guy's attacking for 2. I think I will let this one go, and I'll use the boots.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To stop 3. Yeah, I'll just take it. The boots will be used to prevent it.
Nope, no, nope. Me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another encounter card. I forgot about that.
He is going to scheme for 0 plus a boost of 1. So he's going to scheme for 1. And then in counter cards, we're going to shuffle. So that puts a escalation here. And we'll shuffle this. Okay. Encounter card for you. And then
Yay.
encounter card for me.
All right, here we go. Attach to the enemy with the highest scheme. That would be the Psionic Ghost. So +1 to all boost cards.
Okay.
Well, that's there. Oh, a servant bot, so I can't thwart the main scheme or attack the main villain. Fun. Oh, Cristobal. Hinder 2. So 7 on here. Another one of these victory 0 will also accelerate.
Okay.
And I have you now. When revealed, I'm in hero form. You are stunned and he attacks me. This is the problem. Yep. Okay, so stun me. He's attacking me for 0 plus boost. Could throw Hawkeye in. Hopefully he just gets hit for 1. But
Oh, you could use 1 here, right? For 2?
oh yes, thank you. Yes. Forgot about that.
So you have to
Yeah, I
discard
keep.
one of
I'm
these?
in Hawkeye. Yeah. And you had none revealed.
Not yet.
Yeah, Hawkeye, get in there. Sorry, bro. It's 2.
Oh,
Of course it's
that's
2.
okay, but
gone. That sucks.
Okay. All yours are done?
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to get a Philosopher's Stone, which is going to again have 7.
Another. Oh, wait.
Six,
It was
seven.
+1 boost. So, oh, yeah, but it was on a minion.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. Oops, I forgot about that. It's even more boost. 2 extra boost icons on every boost card right now. That's crazy.
Put him in play.
Oh,
Oh.
no Hawkeye.
When revealed, sorry.
I don't think that's when you do the when revealed. Maybe it is.
Well, this is
Oh,
encounter.
yeah,
this
this
is
is
an
when you do
encounter,
it.
so
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
this. I'm confused.
I just don't think when I do it off the put him in play engage
Oh,
with you,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
put him into play, not revealing him.
Yep. Okay.
Wow. All this distraction. Well, we need to do this. Okay, so this guy's gonna flip. And now he's +2, and you are now first player.
Okay, and then I did this. Okay. Oh, I'm stunned and confused. All these, I have to.
Dazed and confused?
Okay.
I don't know if we just rush in the main scheme as hard as we can. I just have to deal with this guy and this guy, stop boost icons. I don't know. Oh, and this guy's gone. Nick Fury's out.
Okay. Again, I might have a useless turn just because I have to just pull it. Oh. All right, I'm going to recover for 3. Going back to 9. We're going to flip. Oh, before I flip, I'll do my ability. If this is an attack or a thwart event, I get to keep it. Okay, here we go, finally. Then we get to flip. Let's do... What am I going to lose? Okay, let's for 0. Get that back in my hand, actually.
Oh, yeah, I think I drew like one too many cards because I think I had this off to the side.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know what the last card I drew was though.
let's play for that. And then 1, 2.
Yeah, let's see if I can figure that out.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which order I do these in. These are going to do that. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. So let's do a set the pace, which is a remove 1 threat from a scheme, but that will just get take this away. But I still played a thwart event, so I can still do 1 damage to an enemy. Is it helpful if I get rid of this guy for you with a 1 ping?
Yeah.
So then you can do other things?
Yep. This guy, my ability's an overprime just to pop him out of play. This guy only takes 2 to get rid of, so I can
Yeah.
just hit him with my own dude. Oh yeah, but I can't because I'm
Yeah.
stunned.
I know, that's a problem.
Whoops.
Okay, then
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
let's spend 1 to put another Keen Instincts into play. Okay, now let's...
Oh, the last card I drew was Strength.
Okay. Let's play this event, which is an attack event, deal 2 damage to an enemy, but I'm stunned, so that will just take that away. But I still get to thwart for 1. Okay, so now all of my abilities are gone. So now I will spend 2 for a clobber, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Wish I had 1 more ping, but I do not.
I mean, you can take this guy out. You put this guy at 1 away, but I don't think I'll be able to take care of him. Or just the boss. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'll just do 3 to the or do
Because
we
the
do it
boss
here?
is nice to help us also achieve this. Probably best to put it towards the boss. Or, oh, this gives you +1 on all the attacks, right? Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I just did that one. So that gives me 1.
Even in the other phase too, when you're doing the other attack.
Yeah,
one.
so that actually would then I can get him because
Yeah,
that I just played that attack. So then I'll do,
And there's another attack.
and this is separate
Y-
damage.
yeah, yeah,
So, okay, so then I'll do the 3 damage here. She's gone. And then this lets me do another damage.
Just do this guy. Don't worry about him. But
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
could
can
do it on
do on
them,
that.
but like I don't have. I would just still be hitting him.
Yeah. So then we'll just do one
For,
here.
I don't have like 1 damage.
Yeah, that was only attack
Oh,
one, was it?
actually, yeah, you can put it
Sure.
there.
Okay.
I have overkill off of
Oh, okay.
rocket. I forgot about that. Yeah, it is kind of good to
Okay.
do like a enemy at 1 point of damage left.
Okay. And then nothing's. Oh, I have the Milano, which I don't even have. Because I have Ironheart, but I cannot afford because I don't want to spend this to put her into play. Because this is gonna block the attack on me. So yeah, no, I have this if you need. Do you need this? Oh, we can't use this to remove any threat from anyone.
No,
can
I
we?
wish. Just
Okay.
taking a face down encounter card.
Oh, which I could do. Because I feel a little bit better when I have one of these. So, okay, I'll take a face down to remove 5.
Okay.
Okay. That's me done, but remember that I have this.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have lots of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to. Let's just attack with Star-Lord, so he gets rid of his stun. I'll just keep it over here.
Yeah.
I'll need it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do this ability. Take a face down counter card, get rid of 5. Okay.
Okay.
I will, off of Star-Lord's ability for -3, counter card, play Nova Prime,
I'll give you one.
and I'll pay.
Oh, do you
nope,
have?
nope.
Okay.
I'll use Genius to pay the other 2. He'll come into play and say, "Hey, Badoon Hunter, you're non-elite." Right? He's non-elite. I don't see elite in his traits. So GTFO to the victory display, my friend. And we have 3.5 points in there.
Okay.
Round it down. Round it down. Okay, Nova Prime has extra thwarts. Could be good. 3 thwart. Okay.
We probably want to remove the boost one, right? Next. Like,
Oh, yeah.
If we can.
Or just try to win the game and just push.
Yeah.
The boost one, that's ridiculous. Yes, I agree. Especially if he's scheming, but attacking is bad too.
Yeah, especially as he flips to the next. But I can try to work on that one next turn.
5. You have 1 resource. I don't have that other one.
But this can even be for this, right?
Yeah, it can. But still, 9 plus 3 is not 16. I could defeat this guy again this turn. That would remove 6 from here, putting it down to 3.
Oh, and then he doesn't really do much to us.
Just this guy I'm worried about too. But I could play Rocket. I don't know if I can do all of that though. That's the problem.
Even with this?
Yeah. Okay, let me think. I do. Yeah, let's do. I do the 3. I have this. I could still remove threat. Yeah, it's this guy. Oh, I wish you could just do one more. Can you do one more in the other phase?
Yeah.
Like, do you have that card?
Yeah.
Because then maybe this guy, I'm not first player, so like you get attacked first.
Yeah, just use this
You
anyways.
could use that to
even
then
if it's a
fire
1?
one off this, kills him before.
Yeah.
Oh, but then the boost would still have extra boost.
Yeah, but I'd be defending for 3. Like I
And
block.
he would be 0. I'll kill him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you can kill that guy, then I can do that
think.
and get rid of that guy.
All right. So let's throw away.
And I potentially could draw into another one.
1, 2, 3. If you're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay not using that for that card you're just talking about.
Yeah, because this is in the next phase. I can use these cards.
So sliding shot. This is element gonna have 5 plus 2 for each. So that's 9 damage. Nothing stopping this 9 damage, right? No tough cards, no guard. That brings him down to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 7. Then I have 3 here. 3 here. Oh, that's 1 away. Whoopsie. I have
But that's
this.
okay.
I have this one, but I don't have another resource for it. Oh, that's not good enough.
But that's okay
That is
actually,
not
because
good enough.
if he attacks me first,
I'm missing something.
he'd flip right away, right? If I killed him in that phase.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'd be fine because I have this. So he'd attack me. I'll use this. One of the damage will go here. The other damage from this will go here. Because this will do
Okay,
deal one damage
okay.
to an enemy,
Yeah,
and
we can
then this
try.
will do one damage to an enemy.
Okay. We'll play a sliding shot. Yeah, because I was thinking of getting Rocket into play, attacking this guy, the overspill, but for some reason, I did not have enough economy, and I thought with that I did. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, so this would remove 2, 4, 6 off of here. Leaves only 3. I could remove 6 off of there.
Yeah, because again, this pings. It removes one threat.
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll toss these 2 away to play for Gutsy Move, removing 6 off of here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so he's going to have extra.
Only the first guy will, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. Then I'll get rid of all of that.
Okay, now we have this dude. Oh, but yeah, he won't be 1 away
Oh, okay.
because I would have to throw away instead for here. I don't know what's better. I don't know what's better. I can either do that 1 away or have him 1 away. What's better?
Him one away
Okay.
because if he's hitting for 0,
Perfect.
an extra boost is not bad.
Okay, so instead I will just toss a sliding shot to pay for an element gun of 3 more damage down to 4. And this guy will attack for 3. Yep, putting him down to 1. He takes a consequential. I need to at some point start thwarting with all my guys who have +1 thwart, but
Yeah.
for some reason I keep drawing only minions, like
Yeah.
on boosts and on these. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
All right, go
Okay.
ahead.
So no, I've already gone. So I'm going to just discard. I think I'm going to discard this one.
I'm gonna keep Gutsy Move for sure. I'm gonna
Yeah.
toss Rocket though.
And then I get to draw 4 more.
I get drop to 7.
2, 4. Okay, this is good. Oh, this is good. Very good. Okay. Ready. Ready, ready. Okay.
I got 2, 3 on the main scheme. Oh, I
Okay.
forgot about that. Oh man. Okay.
Then he is going to attack me.
Yep. Remember, extra 2 boosts per card.
So he's hitting right now for 3
Yep.
plus. Okay, so I'm going to go undefended. But I have things that think I can block 5.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's a good card on a boost.
Okay, so first things first.
Oh, but remember, it's plus 2 more on there. That's a 4 boost card you just flipped.
Okay, sorry. So it was 3, 7. Okay,
7.
that's fine. What am I doing? This one. To first play cross counter. So when you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage.
Down to 4.
So I'm now down to 4. Deal 1 damage to an enemy here and remove 1 threat from a scheme.
So he flips. We're gonna take 6 off the main scheme.
Okay, and then I can remove 1 from a scheme. Do I keep going on this one, or should I? I think I should go for
Your
this.
choice, whatever.
Then, because I played an attack and a defense, I get to do an extra, remove 1 more threat and deal 1 damage. And then this would let me deal 1 more damage, but he doesn't have any. All good. Okay. Then I still have 4 more incoming.
Mm-hmm.
Hero interrupt. When Indeni would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 2 of that damage and draw a card. Okay. And now I just take 2. 1, 2. Okay. But now, okay.
Now he's attacking me for 0 plus boost, which is a plus
Just
1 on
1
the
now.
boost. We're gonna have Groot block, and it's just a 1 boost, 1 attack. So he actually takes 1, but then heals 2.
Perfect.
Full health group.
Full health. Okay.
Woo!
Encounters. One for me. One for you. It's all good.
Okay.
All right. Mine is going to be a psionic ghost. Put into play, engage with you. Wonderful. Second is going to be caught off guard treachery. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains search. Upgrade or support. Upgrade or support.
Don't do endurance.
No, I'm not going to do endurance because I
Oh,
need.
did you do this off playing that attack?
There was no one to hit at the time. 'Cause, he was 0 and that was gone. This guy wasn't
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not doing these. I'm not doing this. I'm kind of thinking it might be this
Okay.
at this point.
I mean, everything has to go thwart. Like, we gotta really
Yeah.
rush this. Like, I think
All right,
we can't go too many more turns, or it's just never gonna end.
go ahead.
Fill in schemes. So if you can do that.
Yep. So it is 0 plus 1. So 2.
2. Servant bot. So of course I can't thwart or fight the bad guy. And discard a card at random from my hand. Take 1 damage. I'm down to 2 left.
And 1 threat on the scheme.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, I have no face down encounter cards. This last one. Oh, that's so bad.
That sucks.
Like I could use jet boots to stop it. Nope. No, I can't. 4 suits. Okay. All right, that's gone. Who's first?
Okay, and then, oh, sorry, this is going to go to
And
you,
then he
and then he's
flips.
going to flip back.
And he goes back to 16 health.
Gamora should be confused, right? Why? Did I miss something? Oh, here, yes, Thank you. Confused again. And this goes to you as well.
Yay.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, feel like we used 2 energy to put Maria Hill in play, where we both draw a card.
yay.
Yay! Yondu. Okay.
Nebula.
Um,
Or that. Ah.
I'll deal myself an encounter card and remove 5 from the main scheme. Which yeah, we already figured that's okay, right? Let's.
If you don't need this, I can use it.
Of course you can.
Just saying.
Why wouldn't you?
Just saying.
All right, I'm gonna play off Star-Lord's ability. I'm gonna put Bad Boy into play. Hero interrupt. If you take any amount of damage from the villain's attack, discard this card. Prevent all that damage. Change to alter ego form and draw 2 cards. Draw this. Okay. Let's throw away. Throw away a laser blaster to pay for an element gun to shoot this jerk away. Okay. Now let's try to get out of this game as quick as possible. So there's 4 left on here. She thwarts for 3, he's for 3, I'm for 3. Those are all bad numbers to go into 4.
Well, once it goes the next one, you could start.
Okay, whatever.
Right?
Okay, so Maria Hill is gonna thwart for 3 because she got +1 off of the leader of the Guardians. So 3's gone. We just remove 1 ink. Or no. I should put an attachment on. Actually, yeah, let's do this proper. I'm gonna toss Yondu actually to put a comms implant on her first.
Would that do one more?
Yeah, to give her 1+1 hit point and +1 thwart. Yeah, so we just clear the 4 off. Okay, this is gone.
All right, last
When
one.
revealed, so now he's a +3 when he's on his aggressive side there. When revealed, flip Library Labyrinth. Okay, so we no longer have the ability to deal ourselves a face down encounter card to remove 5 threat once per player. Now, this environment card becomes the museum ship because we're escaping, I guess, and we're being chased by a ship here. Hold on to your butts. Forced interrupt. When the villain phase begins, choose one. Either exhaust the Milano and assign 4 indirect damage among players, or assign 6 indirect damage among players. Well, that's sucky.
How many threats on this?
It's starting with 16 threat. We lose if it hits 24. And it goes
Okay.
up by 2 plus 1 for the acceleration. And if there is no threat on this one, we win the game. If this stage is completed, we lose the game. Oh, but this has a first player action now. Exhaust the Milano. Remove 3 threat from here.
Oh no.
So yeah, you might not want to be doing that if we're going to try to get out of this one quick and
It's
dirty.
actually going up 4, so.
If we get that far, if we're smart.
Oh yeah, keep going. If we
Okay, so then I am going to thwart for 3 with Nova Prime. Put this back. It's down to 13. I will thwart for 3 more with my hero, down to 10.
if you could do 10.
I'm going to play Strength to thwart with a gutsy move for 2 for 6.
Okay, we got it. I can do 4.
And you know what, Mel? You want to save that Milano? Well, I'm going to use it
Oh,
because
that's
I'm first
fine.
player and I control it to remove 3 threat from the main scheme.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to leave it at 1.
I got this. I got this.
Deal with that.
I can
Suck
remove
it.
1.
Suck it. I do what I want with my
Oh,
Milano.
Add the ship command cards, but I don't think we need to because we're gonna.
Oh, did it say that? Where did it say that? Sorry, did I skip that? Is it on the back? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I glossed over that.
But
I
I
was so
don't-
excited about flipping it and losing that hero action, was worried. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. And shuffle the remaining cards from the set aside ship command into the encounter deck. Yes, sorry, I forgot. I just got excited when I flipped that and was like, that's bad enough.
I don't think you actually have to because we're gonna be.
No,
done.
we have to,
Okay,
Mel. We
okay.
gotta follow the steps.
Follow the steps. Sure.
So 2 accelerations. This thing fires up by 4 a
Plus
phase.
this one.
Plus this 5 acceleration. I don't think I've ever seen it get that bad in any game of Marvel Champs I've ever played. But we're racing out of here on the ship. We gotta go.
Are you done?
No, I'm shuffling the deck, and I put us down to 1 threat on the main scheme. And I'm looking around to make sure there's nothing stopping me from doing that. No confuse, no patrol dudes. All right.
Okay.
Carry on.
First thing I'm going to thwart to remove the confuse. Okay. Then I'm going to spend an. Yes, I'm going to spend an energy to play Nebula, which lets me search my deck for an attack or thwart event and add it to your hand. I want to see because maybe we can get rid of one of these because
Oh yeah, we do. Victory points. I forgot all about that. Oh,
Maybe
put
that
all that threat back on there. I want it. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I'm taking that one. Yeah, I'm going to take this one because that's the thwart. Remove 3 from. Let's see, playing an attack. I won't have played an attack
You
event.
don't have a free attack event floating around?
No,
You sure? I see dropkick.
it's not free.
Well, how do you play that?
I don't have enough hand to play that. And then play another one that costs 2.
1.
No, look. That's
2.
5 resources. Like
I
that
know.
I can't do that. I'm taking the free one.
Okay. What does that do? Name a card type, then look at the top card of your deck. If it's a top type, I'll remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Wah.
Oh, it's only main scheme.
And then draw a new card, which you're saying you won't be able to play any other cards in your deck really anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Do you have another way to draw cards? Like, no, right?
This is my deck.
That'd be a can thwart for 2.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about thwarting.
Yeah, you said you want to get rid of this.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't have enough. I was trying to see. I didn't know what was in here. Nothing that's going to help me is all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you have one that says thwart. What did he say?
Thwart. I'm going to use it.
Oh, remove 2 from a scheme. If you pay for this card, use this 2 from a different scheme.
Yeah, which I'm gonna. But
Is
it's
that
not
enough to clear this? Because you have a card in hand that will help you clear it. You get it? Like removing 3 plus Nebula, this is clear. Do you have one other way to remove 1 off the main scheme? After that?
Yeah, this one. 2
you
from
afford-
one and 2 from
Can you
another.
afford 3 with the resource and then 2 in your hand? Yep, you can, just
so
like I
I'll take
said.
that.
I was right. I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Woo! Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, you have the math there to
I
do
thought
this
you were
and
saying.
this.
I thought you were saying to do the 5, and I was like, I don't have enough because I'm taking
No,
this card.
you're taking that card to play to do the 3. If you got lucky and somehow got an attack event off.
No.
But
So then this one I have to do first.
Mhm.
So playing these 2
Or
cards.
you can just do her thwart first. Doesn't matter.
No, yeah, but that's fine. So to play this, remove 3 threat from a scheme.
This one.
Yep. And I didn't play an attack event. This will let me do 1 damage to this dude.
Pew pew.
Okay. Then she will thwart for 2.
Now we have another artifact in the victory display, which is totaling 1, 2, 3, 4 units. We'll get
Perfect.
at least plus whatever else it gives us. At
I
the
don't
end.
remember what the other things were. Is there anything else I could do? Probably not with 1 card.
We get 1 automatic. There's what's in the victory display. There's the artifacts, and that's it.
Okay, that's it. Okay. So then I'll use my last Keen Instincts to play for multitasking, which I will say is a mental resource. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card with mental resource, I can remove 2 from another scheme.
Whoa!
That was my backup plan, I guess.
All right, so
Okay.
we win. It's empty.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay. Whew.
Boom. Look at this board. Hey, Matouche, thanks. This is how the deck works. Normally, when you don't have a collection in play, you're scared to discard anything out of play. But I was like killing minions and attachments left and right. They were flying all over. I didn't get the Iron Man Voltron thing going, but this is like, man, I love the allies. Just like every turn I draw allies. It was just like they're always there. And Groot with 2 extra hit points. Not that I need it really in this situation, but like, man,
That's huge.
that's OP.
Yeah,
That's OP.
it's great.
Just don't use them offensively. Don't be an idiot and don't do what I do and like give him extra threat and attachments or thwarting. I give him extra thwart off this attachments and stuff, and then I'm like, I'll just thwart once. He just gets 1 damage on him, and then all of a sudden something comes out where he's like, then he's getting hit and he can't survive the hit and stuff. So yeah, don't use Groot. Leave him clean. Let him just take damage from attacks only, and he'll heal and he'll catch back up. I learned that. It only took me like 6 games to learn that, but playing with Groot, I freaking learned it. Oh man. All right.
Matt says this is the only scenario that he beat the first time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Take the wind out of our sails, Matt. Yeah.
No, but we did win when
It's
we
not
played.
that hard. Yeah. And I know it looked hard for us because we suck. I'm just
No,
kidding.
we did win when we played our practice game, but my deck came out in a different order that it felt like it was hard for me to play certain cards. But in the practice game, it just seemed like it was.
Yeah, we were practicing because we want to try the deck that Matouche made for
Yeah,
you.
I needed
wanted
to try my deck,
I
yeah.
wanted to make sure that Matouche's deck with the leadership, that I didn't get to see it shine in the last scenario. So we played this last night. We wanted to see just to make sure we knew how our decks worked and everything before if we need to change them. But man, I had like allies with like 4 attachments on them. It was going crazy. You had all your stuff. You were, blowing guys up and thwarting like
Yeah,
crazy.
like every.
Yeah, there was
every
like
hand.
no real issue. We didn't have a victory display like this though in our practice game.
No.
I think we had like maybe 1 victory point in there. I think we definitely didn't do this.
No,
and we
we
definitely didn't see this guy.
No.
So
I think we saw like
maybe we
2
got
of
2 of
those.
these. Yeah, that was it. So
Yeah.
we definitely did better in our second attempt at it. Although we did win on our first
Yeah.
practice game, but when we play the practice games, we're not playing to win. We're playing just to make sure our decks are functioning.
Yeah, just to see the cards in the decks.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Boom. All right, let's see what we get here.
Oh, yeah. I might have to record
so-
some things here.
Says in the campaign log, record units in each player's respective unspent units box. So record 1 unit for each player. Then record up to 3 in the victory display, which we have the 3 from Badoon Headhunter and the side scheme that gets put in from the campaign, and then an additional 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get each.
So I have
Plus
5.
the 3 I had left over.
And Rob has 8.
So I hit 8. So I can now look at the 6 and 7 cost cards, which I wasn't looking at before. So I may be able to put some juicy stuff in my deck, which we'll look at between episodes, and I'll throw it, and we'll talk about it at the start of the next stream, which is on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, same time, in 2 nights from this. So join us for that. And then if the Badoon Headhunter's in the victory display, which he is, put a check mark beside number 3.
Done.
Uh-oh.
Are we not supposed to record the artifacts?
Yes, record the title of each galactic artifact. So you're going to write those names out on there on our campaign guide. And then it says here, Deeper Space Nebula's ship. Set course for nowhere. our buyer is expecting us there. Nebula took the stone. After we sell the stone, we'll have enough credits to... Kaboom! We're being shot at. Surprise, Flacknards. Oh, we're chasing Nebula now. So tune in next time for Scenario 4 Nebula, which we've not yet played.
Nebula.
Yeah, maybe we need to...
Oh, Nebula. Is she like the bot? Can I play my Nebula minion? Or
Oh, yeah. Do you guys know that situation? If Mel has
is it
a unique...
Is it a minion or, I mean,
You have a
she's
unique-
my card too.
Yeah. Can Mel play this unique Nebula if a villain is Nebula? Probably not, right?
I probably can't. That's annoying. I could just use it for a resource worst case, but
Sucks
just know
to
that I
be
have a dead
you.
card. Okay, that's fine.
Well,
That's fine.
we'll see. I don't think so, though, because I think it's by title.
Yeah.
And the title... Unless her
Unless there's
title is
the
different.
you versus...
No, hold on. Let's check. Maybe she has a different title.
Nope. People are saying you cannot play that ally.
Hold on. Let's double check. No, yeah, no,
Oh.
you can't. It is straight up Nebula.
Oh, that card's cooler than my Nebula anyway.
Yeah, this is definitely cooler Nebula. Sorry.
Okay.
They have the same title and they're
Well, please don't let me forget that.
unique.
When I just start playing and forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a showdown. That'd be great.
And just a funny comment here. Vertron says, this is the best playthrough of this mission I've seen. Granted, it's the only one, but still.
Oh, that's it. You and
That's
Matt
awesome.
with your damn comments, making it not feel as cool that we played this and did so well.
No, but they're saying it's great. We did good.
Well, he's saying it's like the best playthrough, but it's the only one. It's like, oh, you're my favorite child, which I say to our only daughter all the time for fun.
Okay, I can't play that minion. That's fine.
Yeah, they can't interplay it, but you could discard it for a resource though.
Yeah, okay.
That or use it, spend it to be a resource or whatever you call that.
Okay.
Let's see what the chats. Thank you guys for the congratulations. That's funny.
I was getting a little nervous when it got to the midpoint of the game, and I thought, oh, you were so close to death, and
I was just waiting for a turn where like the encounter cards flip up. Yeah, they're treacheries. Yeah, the villain schemes, whatever. But I was waiting for a turn when I had like 3 allies out, and they weren't staring at like 2 or 3 minions that were stopping me from doing things, or giving extra stuff or whatever. That felt like very bad threats. So I don't know if there was a point where I could have just like I put that thwart card out, my leader of the Guardians, and I was expecting like I'm gonna pay 3 allies. Yeah, they'll die, they'll leave, they'll do whatever. I'll play out more, and they all have +1 thwart. So they're just gonna be thwarting like crazy, and we're gonna get through this one so fast. But every turn, I'm like, I get them all out, and it's like, oh, I got the villain attacking me. I got 2 minions in front. A boost card brings a minion. Another encounter card, I got a minion. This one's attacking me right away. It's a stupid shark.
I felt like we were stunned and confused like half
Yeah,
the
the
game
stunning
as
confused
well.
was slowing us down
At the
for
same
sure.
time, always. So annoying. Kate also says, my dad jokes that I am his second favorite daughter. I'm an only child.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Are you an only child though? Because like no jokes, no jokes. I learned when I was like, I don't know what age I was, like 18, that I had a sister that my mom put up for adoption that I didn't know. I had an older sister that I didn't know I had. So I grew up my whole life thinking I was the oldest of 6 children in a house. And then I learned, late teens, around late teens that, oh, by the way, you have an older sister. And I went and met with her recently to reconnect. And she wants to meet all of you. And she lives like 4 blocks away. No joke. Like my mom looked her up and she just happened to live 4 blocks away. And my mom didn't know that when she was trying to like search her up and reconnect with her.
That could have been bad.
Or no, maybe she was reconnecting with my mom actually, I think is how it went down. It was a while ago, but.
It could have been bad.
So yes, Kate, your dad might not be joking. Your dad might actually have another daughter that is out there.
But he's probably joking. He's probably joking. That's a very rare situation.
You need to question your dad now, Kate. He's hiding stuff from you. He's hiding stuff from you. But yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's strange.
yeah.
But yeah.
Definitely weird. Yeah, I come from a very weird family, that's for sure.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone's got stories.
But anyways, yeah, so. Kate says, I'm an only child, but I have 15 cousins, and I've lost count of the second cousins once / twice.
That is my family, right?
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
like 17 or 19 cousins. I have like
silly.
step cousins and half cousins. I don't even know if they're step cousins, but
That's
yeah,
Rob.
that's
We
exactly
have
what
an
I
older
have.
sister, so 4 blocks away. No, but just imagine though, you found out there's like you weren't the first child your mom had, and then you find out like you weren't the first child by like 4 years. She's I think 4 years older than me. I never met her. I chose not to meet her. I'm like, no, that's on you, mom. I don't need to deal with that. But yeah, just finding out like, wait, I wasn't your first child. I've been here like 18 years thinking I was. It's like no one told me otherwise. Strange. Thanks, Grandma and Grandpa, for you lying sacks of crap. I'm
They just
kidding.
didn't tell you.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like nobody told me the whole time, so it was like very awkward. It was like,
But she would
Like,
probably
why
just say,
wouldn't you
"Did you
just
ever
tell
ask?"
me?
No, you didn't ask.
But how would you
how would you
know?
know? Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, just weird stuff. Weird stuff. Now I just laugh about it, but at the time I was like, what? So,
Yeah, that would be kind of weird to
Yeah,
learn.
definitely weird. So yeah, you may not be the only child, Kate. That's what I'm saying.
Then you're like, imagine when you went to the same school and you had no idea. Yeah, strange.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, very weird. Very weird. There
I'm
you
pretty
go.
sure that I am the oldest in my family. I've never asked, but maybe now I should.
You don't know. Ask your dad. Ask your dad if he's been mailing any support checks or anything to some other families. Kate says, 40 of my direct family members live within a 30-minute drive of my house. Our family is large and didn't spread very far.
Same. That's exactly
Yeah,
ours. Both
that's-
sides, right? Yeah, they
I
all.
think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Both of our families are
Yeah, Kate,
large and yeah, all in the same like city.
Yep.
Maybe
I keep
yeah.
saying I need to spread farther away, but years keep passing by, still nearby. Yep,
I know.
eventually.
Eventually, we'll move far away.
Can you tell I love my family? Anyways. But yeah,
Funny.
so that was our Marvel Champions playthrough. So we are back. Like I said earlier in the stream, down in the video description is a playlist link you can click for this playthrough series. You can see the next episodes. They should already be there that are scheduled for those live streams. You can set reminders, or you can just go to youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table, and you should see all the upcoming streams we have scheduled, and you can set reminders for whichever ones you feel like watching. Also subscribe, hit the notification bell. It should notify you when we go live, assuming you've turned up your alerts or whatever. Then you get a notification every time we post a new video or a live stream. But most importantly, hit that like button on the stream. Helps other people find the videos because YouTube will recommend these videos based on searches and what other people are watching. It just helps with the algorithm. So if you guys like this video and you want other people joining the chats and watching the videos and growing the community, hit the like button. And if you want to see more Marvel Champions on the channel, obviously that will lead to more views. And, you know, we realize there's a fan base for it. We'll keep playing it. So yeah, so we're looking forward to that. So next stream Thursday, then again Saturday, all Marvel Champions. Friday we're playing Elder Sign. I'm playing Elder Sign solo. I'm gonna try that out solo on the stream. Come and join in. We'll have some fun exploring that game. I'm sure a lot of you have already played it. It's been around since like 2010 or 2011 or something. It's been reskinned recently to that X-Men board game from Fantasy Flight. So if you want to see basically the original version of that X-Men game, come and watch me play Elder Sign, which is an Arkham Files game. So it's that Arkham horror theme, which there was a question earlier that I forgot to answer. I just remember.
Yes, from Kevin. What do you like better?
I noted it. Let me answer it in 1 second. Remind me.
Yes.
I just reminded myself of it. I saw it and I just didn't want to interrupt your turn.
Yeah.
But now I forget what it was.
You were talking about the
Elder
Arkham
Sign.
Files.
Yes.
Yeah.
So come watch me play Elder Sign on Friday. We're just gonna have a solo stream hangout. It's not too complicated. I played it only once, but we'll play it again on stream, and then we'll play it again on Monday. We have a stream scheduled where Mel is gonna play it with me. We'll play 2-player for fun. Have a kind of hangout stream. It's a holiday in Canada, so
So
we're
we'll
gonna
do
hang
a
out.
daytime one. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in the daytime at noon. And then we're also here Sunday at noon, continuing our Arkham Horror living card game campaign playthroughs every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, where we're currently playing through Path to Carcosa, and we're on scenario 6, unless people recommend we go play Carnival or something, then that will be in there, but which is a standalone scenario. So, the question from, you said it was Kevin?
Yep. Right there.
Kevin Sheriff, if you're still here, says, better or worse than Arkham Horror? Assuming you mean Marvel Champions.
I can give my opinion. I like Arkham better than this, but this is still fun. I just am not a Marvel fan. The game is fun and I like the game, but I just am not attached to any of the characters or any of the villains or anything like that. So for me, Arkham is better.
For me, they're two, like, they are built from the same cloth. Like, they're, the same foundation. Like, Lord of the Rings, living card game. They're both a build off of that original engine, foundation, whatever. But they're both so different. I like Arkham's campaign, so it depends. Personally, right now, I'm liking Marvel Champions more. I'm having more fun with it. But it's the IP. It's very well designed. It takes like kind of the same mechanics, but because it has the Marvel Champions, which is kind of like, comic book, jokey, but, fun. Comics are a little out there. So is Arkham Horror and Lovecraft and stuff, I guess, too. But this definitely gives you the more feel of being a superhero, having some fun. There's some tense moments and some good puzzly situations. Lots of meaningful decisions to be made every single turn. I love it. With every single card in your hand is like all of a sudden a decision on what to do with it. So good. But you have an abundance of choice in this game. I feel it's just fun. It's a little more loose. You have a good time. Yeah, you can ratchet up the difficulty. You can make this a grueling, punishing, no room for error kind of game like Arkham Horror can be. If you want to play this on expert mode, there's other ways to increase the difficulty. But just playing this standard and playing Arkham on standard, I have more fun with this. But we are playing a campaign in this, which is kind of making it more fun. But playing standalone Marvel is still fun to me. Just not as good as like this whole little campaign thing. I think has gotten a little better, and I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, I'm liking the campaign idea, definitely, versus the standalones.
But there's something like, it's the same reason why I love Mage Knight, is the whole idea. Mage Knight, you get a handful of cards. In this game, you get a handful of cards. And because you can do multiple things with each card, and they are resources and stuff, it just gets crazy. And you're just like, man, every hand you draw is a puzzle, and what's in play, and I love it. And Keyforge has that too a little bit. I love that for that. Arkham, you kind of have that, but I feel Arkham is like, I don't know, this is like IP, fun, explosions, having a good time, watching an Avengers movie, having some jokes, laughing, Hulk silly, whatever, ha ha ha. But Arkham, on the other hand, is kind of like playing a Resident Evil, where like you don't have enough bullets, you don't have enough, you're trying to survive, you're just trying to make it across the finish line with one finger at the end of the race and hope you make it there, because the whole time you're supposed to be hopeless and the game's trying to kill you, and you're never supposed to be having fun in that game, because you're like never supposed to feel like you're winning, because it's always about the unknown and dark and gloomy horror and stuff. They did a freaking amazing job with both being very similar games, but like just tweaking them to make them feel drastically different. So asking me which one's better or which one I like more, it depends on the day, really, because I have such great moments already. Arkham Horror is very new to me. This game I already have a year and a half or whatever it's been out of playing it here and there. So I have more experience with this than I do of Arkham, but in general, Lord of the Rings the most. But out of all of those, depends on the day, really, or the IP you want to feel. But I don't think it's choose one or the other, and they don't need to be compared. You either can afford and play both because you want to, or you like one IP or one's game mechanics or whatever over the other, and you just choose one to dive into. It's like, I don't have to choose. I'm lucky. I don't have to choose. I will keep buying both. I'll keep playing both as long as they're both fun and they're supported and have communities, and you guys are watching it, and Mel will play with me and other people will play with me. I'll keep playing both. I don't care. I don't have to make that choice. So.
But I think looking at the question, maybe so, if I put in front of you to play this game and I said, I'll play, which game do you want to play? Champions or Arkham? Which one would you choose, depending on the day and how you feel?
Yeah.
Because when you're in a bad mood,
no.
playing Arkham is just.
Or if I haven't played Arkham in a while and I don't remember the rules, if I haven't played this in a while and don't remember the rules and the nuances, which one do I want to reread the rules? Which one I played most recently?
Yeah.
Which one is the least barrier of entry to get it to the table and playing it and having fun?
Yeah.
That's one. But to say, is Arkham better or Marvel better?
Oh, better.
They're
no.
both amazing games. They're both very well done. They
Yeah.
both do what they're set out to do. Both are like 10s out of 10s. You can't say one's better than the other because they both had different goals they're trying to achieve. And I think they both achieved the goals they were set out to do. Marvel selling like freaking hotcakes. Arkham, they can't keep it in stock. They can't print it enough. I don't think they're trying to print it enough, but they could try harder to print it and still probably sell out. So yeah, so they both have huge fan bases. Some of the fan base is the same, but a lot of it's different and not cross-pollinating. So they both exist for different audiences and they both do the job very well. So neither is better than the other. But if I were to choose, it depends on the day. They're both amazing. They're both fun. So there you go. So get out of here if you're trying to poke I'm a Heroes and Arkham fan. Which one's better? Or, tell me my game's better. It's not. They're both great and they both do what they're going to do. So yeah. But campaign system to campaign system, Arkham so far has the better campaign system. That's genius that they put it in right from the start.
Yep.
This, I understand they're like, we'll do it. We'll just add it in expansion. So, we're not focusing on it. But I really think they should have done better in the first box. And already they're stepping in the right direction. I hope they keep making it more complex and keep adding more to the campaign and having things to carry forward. Put some bad cards in our decks, do the Arkham thing, right? Put some bad cards in the decks that you have to carry forward based on bad things you're doing. Mess more with the players, make meaningful choices, things carry over. I think that's good. So I do like the way they're doing a step in the right direction for campaigns in this game. But again, the Marvel audience is meant to be different. You don't want to have it so story-driven and complex-driven because that doesn't meet the IP, right?
Yeah.
Like, yes, comic book stories I know can become like soap operas and get all twisted of who's from there and what time zone and who's working for who and who backstabbed who and who mutated into this and that, and it can get pretty crazy. But I don't know, it's not like a story thing, right? Comics versus like books is how I like novels is how I describe the campaign systems to each game. One's like light and fun, not too deep, and then the other one's meant to be like very deep. You're invested, lots going on, lots of choice and effects. It's very rich. But yeah.
Daniel's asking, any plans on trying Eldritch Horror?
No, but I don't know. I looked into it recently because like you guys see, I'm playing Elder Sign. There's other Arkham Files games in our collection now that we haven't done streams yet. Coming soon. But Eldritch is not one of them. I haven't grabbed that one yet. When I looked up that one, every time, when I first saw that one at Gen Con being shown off, I saw that unveiling and then looked into it. And after reading the rules before buying it, I wasn't drawn in by the horror theme. The Lovecraft theme, I did not care for that theme because I didn't understand it and didn't care to get into it, right? I had already a ton of IPs I was fans of. It wasn't until we played Mansion of Madness that it kind of pulled me into it back in like 2018, 2019 or whatever. But since then, I looked back at Eldritch Horror again and was like, okay, cool. But something about it, I don't remember what it was. I think it was just like the luck and randomness stuff. It seemed like a very dated board game. That's just the impression I got, but I could be wrong. And there's expansions, I know. So I'll never say never that we will play it. But I probably would only play it if I can get like a good used copy somewhere or something. I don't really care about getting it. I don't know. That's just me. But it is something I want to try. But I by looking at it so far, I don't think it's a game that's going to tickle my fancy very much. So it might get like a play or two. So I don't want to pay full price for it and then just play it once or twice and be like, oh, that was okay. I'd rather play Mansion of Madness, or I'd rather play Arkham Horror LCG, or I'd rather go play something else with Arkham in the title. So yeah, so I don't want to spend full price on it. But if I get it used and I have fun with it, and then hey, I spent less on it, and then I can spend more on expansions if it's really that great. But yeah, I want to get it to play it on the channel to try it, but I don't. It's definitely not top of the list.
And Bob is asking, Rob, do you play competitive games, and can I recommend one that I'd like to see you play? I guess to answer your second question first, you can recommend it.
You can recommend whatever,
We
Bob.
can't guarantee that we'll play, but you can recommend what you want
can
to
recommend whatever. We'll look into it and
Yeah.
stuff. But
But to answer your first question, yes.
yes, we play
do.
competitive games against each other. We play competitive games against other players in a game group. And one of my favorite things to do in tabletop is to play like competitive card games, like the LCGs. Like I love traveling to Worlds, Nationals, Continentals, National Championships, International Championships, whatever, to play Keyforge, to play Warhammer Conquest, Lord of the Rings. or not Lord of the Rings, Legend of the Five Rings, Game of Thrones first and second edition. There's probably other card games in there I played.
Netrunner, you played?
No, I never
No?
played Netrunner Tournament.
Oh,
Only play that casual. Same with X-Wing, only play that casual. But man, I love playing in the tournament scene, like going head to head, you know, working with groups and metas and trying to solve things. And I love playing against a human opponent. Like I've always loved that in video games from a kid all the way up. I love playing against the AI is not as fun for me as playing against like an actual person. That's where I get drawn in. I really get obsessed over games when I'm trying to play against other players, and I think those are my favorite.
so Bob's recommendation is I'd like to see you all play Unmatched.
Oh, Unmatched.
I don't remember. I've probably
So here's
seen
the
it, but I
thing.
can't remember.
Unmatched came out at the same time. It was at the same Gen Con we were there where they were unveiled Funkoverse.
Oh, okay.
And to me, both looked like very entry level, skirmishy, light, fun, play it with your family kind of games. But Funkoverse just looked so much cooler on the table, I felt, than Unmatched did. So we chased down the Funkoverse people, built a relationship, got some free Funkoverse stuff, tried it out, played it at Gen Con. No, we didn't get to play at Gen Con. We watched it
We
demoed.
tried to play a Gen Con, but we couldn't get in.
We tried to get in that room, but we did see it on the table at
Yeah.
that other booth and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
We're like,
we
okay.
watched like a demo of it.
Yeah. And we were like, all right, this game seems cooler.
Yeah.
So I like the Funkoverse idea. Plus, I have a younger daughter too, so we were like, yeah, this seems like more of like something we would use as like a family game, but it still has strategy to it and like line of sight rules and all this stuff. So it's like definitely a good way to get your kid in eventually playing Descent and stuff. But yeah, Unmatched though, I just said, whatever. It just seemed like a very similar, like same style of game. But yeah, we could play it, but it's just not. I know it's popular. I know people like it. I don't know if it's still coming out with expansions and stuff.
Well, Bob says, I played it recently and love the simple rules and the head-to-head combat.
Yeah, which is what the appeal of Funkoverse too. It's the same appeal of Funkoverse. It's like I look at them as like very similar. Like yeah, they probably play different, but I feel like they satisfy the same market and the same need in your collection.
Yeah, and Bob also says, yeah, I heard they were similar. I will check out the Funko Plays if you have all the videos. We do have videos.
Yeah, we
yes.
did play Funkoverse a
We
couple. We
did.
played
I
the
think
Harry
we-
Potter
We
one on
played
the
it
channel.
twice, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we played it twice on channel.
Yeah. It's just simple fun. Like it's great for a family game if you have a Harry Potter fan, or you can play. There's a DC one, I think, and there's other ones too. You can get some Golden Girls mixed in there. I think they had Jurassic Park.
Batman, Jurassic Park, yeah. I think one of them, I think our daughter played one of them on camera with us, and then the other one was just us. I can't remember though.
Whoops. What am I doing? So yeah, Unmatched. Oh, it used to be called Star Wars Epic Duels?
Oh.
Interesting. So it's not like a fresh design. Oh, reskin, you say. Unmatched, Battle of Legends Volume 1. Yeah, 2019. That was like the
Okay.
last Gen Con we went
Yeah.
to. Heroes and villains of legend and their sidekicks fight to the death.
Okay. I don't,
Oh,
This
it's
has
got
minis?
minis. Yeah.
I have to look into this. I don't remember this game.
But man, it doesn't beat having those little Funkos on the table still. But maybe painted.
Oh man.
Yeah, so you're just like it's like the same idea, Mel. You're just moving around on the board, playing
Yeah.
cards, doing abilities. Like it's simple. It's just simple, like
Yeah.
the same feeling as Funkoverse.
Okay.
But again, we don't play Funkoverse that much
No.
anymore. So it's like, do we need another game like that in our collection? Probably not. But yeah, definitely a good like family weight game in my opinion. Yeah, see, like it's 1.87.
Oh yeah.
So if you know anything about this channel, Bob, we like really look at games that are like kind of 3.5 or higher is usually what I'm like drooling at and I'm interested in because I like more deep, rich rule sets and they get more puzzling and you know, I just love that. I hate learning, 50-page rule books, but I love playing board games with 50-page rule books, if that makes any sense. So when I see something that's weight 1.87, I kind of like laugh. I'll probably play it once and go, okay, I get it, and I don't care. But I understand the value of it, where I like adding games like this to my collection to bring over to family functions to play with non-gamers and get them like into the hobby or playing, real games that are quality, even if they're lighter rule sets. So definitely, in my opinion, this is a family weight game or a non-gamer game to pull them into the hobby with. That's what I look at something that's like 1.87 because I can teach it quick. I can play it quick, but I don't usually look when games that are like that simple. I don't care. I just don't really care.
Yeah, like we're not gonna hunt this down to play him and I. Yeah.
And Daniel's asking about Ashes. Yes, I heard about Ashes.
Yep.
I was very interested in Ashes when it first was announced. The only thing I looked at it and thought, it's like an LCG clone, and involves you collecting dice and the characters and stuff looked cool. But the gameplay at the time, I was already playing Game of Thrones, the card game, and other card games like other LCGs. I was deep into those like metas and weekly game nights and listening to podcasts and making streams and going to world championships and stuff like that. That when Ashes came out, it's like, oh, okay, it's a card game, but it doesn't really have a tournament scene. It doesn't have, all that stuff to it. And obviously, I was right because it eventually fizzled and died. And yes, I know it's being reborn is basically because that company needs to make something because they left Asmodee and lost half their IPs. So I understand Plaid Hat is like, they only could keep a handful of IPs. So I understand bringing Ashes back is like, if they can support it now and, keep it going, then keep it going. But, yeah, I just am weary about it. Like, yes, it's being reborn, but it's like the same game that was out before and that didn't survive. So in this COVID pandemic kind of post-COVID world, kind of we're not even in yet, a lot of competitive games that had tournament scenes and stuff are kind of probably struggling, I would assume, that don't have an online aspect. So unless Ashes comes out with like an official online app that has a pretty huge community, I just don't see it being something that lasts the long term. So I don't want to invest in a bunch of cardboard and dice that will just sit on a shelf in a year after I realize that there's no one to play with. So I kind of worried about LCGs and stuff that don't have a community around them, a larger community, I guess. So yeah, that's just my impression of that game from a faraway view. But it's just a crowded market with competitive collectible games. Like yeah. But anyways, it looks cool. But can only play so many of those. My money is on the Velociraptor for a Jurassic Park game. Bob says, yeah, deep rule set is nice. I get you. Yeah. Like, I will play Ticket to Rides and stuff with people if I need to, just to show them and teach them. But then I like kind of let them play and I don't want to play anymore. Like, I play once, I'm good. I don't really care to play. I need a little more meat on my bone. But what are my thoughts on light war games like Undaunted or Memoir 44? Let's go here. So Memoir 44, I own it. I've played it like 2 or 3 times with Kyle many years ago. But because it's like war theme, the problem with these war theme games, Mel isn't interested in them playing with tanks and green army men. I freaking love it. As a kid, I played with bags of green army men and little tanks and stuff. Loved it. But I do like Memoir 44 very much. The only part I don't like about it is some of the scenarios, the way they're unbalanced, but they're trying to be historically accurate. But I do like Memoir 44. I do want to play it again on the channel. I do want to buy all the expansions, but I stopped myself because I realized I wasn't playing the game. Undaunted looks very good. I do want to play that also. But again, the war theme, yeah, I just don't know. Kyle will play them, but like, again, we haven't seen Kyle in a while. We have other games we'll play with him, so I don't know. It's just the themes. I don't know. I just don't have anyone to play with.
I think I played Memoir 44 once.
No, I don't think you did.
No?
No.
Oh,
No.
I would be willing to try.
I know now. Yeah, you play
because
it.
now I pretty much will play any game,
Yeah, it's
regardless
fun.
of the theme.
It is fun.
It wouldn't be like my top game or anything, but yeah, I could try.
Yeah, it's definitely like casual, light. It's very, very cool. There's strategy to it, but yeah, it's just like very cool system. Like, it's a very cool system.
Okay, we can put that back on the list. I'll try.
But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And we gotta make like the noises. You gotta
I don't know.
make like missile noises and the gun noises and the bombs blowing up and stuff. We gotta get really into
Okay,
it.
I'll have to like listen because
You
I
know,
don't
we
know all
gotta
the
like
noises.
play with the toys on the table, like little green men.
Okay.
Bring it back to the old school.
Okay. We'll have to have a practice stream where you teach me the noises.
But yeah, my thoughts on they're fun. I just wish I had players that were like into that theme, but yeah.
We'll add it back to this. I'll try.
But yeah. And then Materion says, yeah, it can be a tricky theme. I do like that they put some historical notes in there to learn a bit about it. Yeah, I love watching. Like, I haven't in the last couple of years, but I've watched all those like any of those documentaries over the years, like any of them about World War II, World War One, I love watching that stuff, especially ones now that are in color and stuff where they go colorize it all. So fascinating to me seeing it, like, because growing up, my dad used to have like a lot of those VHS tapes of like historical documents and documentaries of World War II. He was collecting them, his dad collected them, and I used to watch this on VHS tape in black and white growing up and was like super fascinated by why World War II happened, all the things that happened. I couldn't believe that it happened like not so many years, before I was watching that VHS. Like I didn't understand like why is the world trying to kill each other and all this stuff. Growing up thinking it was so strange. But then later I started watching them and love them. Like on Netflix I watch them and stuff. I find it so fascinating. But those two, I think it was on HBO, those two miniseries that are like 5 episodes each. I forget the names of them, but they were freaking amazing. There's 2 of them. Pacific Rim or something, or no, I forget what they're called. I know someone in the chat will know, but they're 2 HBO series. Yes, Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers and The Pacific. That's it. Those are freaking amazing. I love those. Really got me back into that stuff. But yes, go watch those movies. You'll want to immediately buy Memoir 44 or Undaunted and play them. Because exactly. Those 2 are like, I always recommend those to people when I'm like, you want to know about World War II, but still like maybe not be bored by a black and white documentary from like the the 70s or 80s. Go watch that. But yeah, those were really well done. I love those 2 mini series or whatever. Those are amazing. Daniel says, did you learn about the single Canadian that conquered a village by himself? Maybe in school, but I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Daniel, tell me more. Was his name Daniel Gauthier? And he was your great grandfather? Come on, you can brag. Let's go. Or did your grandfather tell you that? Maybe he was exaggerating a little bit.
All things TCG says, you guys like Zombicide? I do. I love Zombicide.
That was one of the first board games we really got into.
Yep.
Other than Game of Thrones, a board game. We started looking at board games. Mel was really into The Walking Dead at the time.
Yep.
We learned about Kickstarter. We just missed Zombicide on Kickstarter. We were trying to get a hold of it. We eventually found one store that was local that had a copy. We overpaid for it by about $40. Just to get one of the last copies you could find before they brought it back to Kickstarter. And we got it. We played it. We loved it. We had so many people playing it with us. We were doing like custom scenarios. We played like everything in it. We bought all the expansions. We were having a blast because it's very light, but it's still gamery enough. But we just played so much of it. And then we got the Black Plague stuff. Green Horde just really sucked and soured me on it. And then
just started to become more of the same.
And then the Invader was okay. It was cool. It did different stuff. But it's just they lacked the campaign. They lacked the deep stuff. I grew past them or grew out of them.
Yeah.
Is how I would say it. Once I played stuff like Sword and Sorcery and these things, like I needed something a little more advanced, Gloomhaven and that. I'd rather play that stuff than play Zombicide. But if I have certain friends or gamers around, that is a game I'd pull out to play with them because it's a little more, simple. You can teach it fast and play, and everyone loves chucking dice and picking up items and blowing up zombies and grabbing handfuls of zombies and dumping them on the board. It's hilarious. But after literally backing them over and over again and playing them over and over again, it just got like I just felt cheated. Yeah, it was repetitive.
Yeah.
No campaign. Every scenario started to feel like just basically a repeat over and over again, the same scenario. I was like, why am I playing the same game over and over again? It's just getting boring.
Yeah.
And no matter how many expansions, I just felt like it was the same boring game over and over again. It just got more boring. But it is fun every now and then to play.
Yeah.
But if you're new to the hobby, man, go find a Zombicide that you like the theme of. Go play it. They're fun. They're great fun. But yeah. I saw Ancient Chronicles.
Yes.
I don't know if it's out in stores yet, though.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
I want to grab the core set. Obviously, we played everything from the first wave. of Sword and Sorcery, Immortal Souls, all 3 of the expansions. We played them all on the channel, had a
Yep.
blast. They're
So
all up
good.
there.
So good.
And we will play more of it for sure. So no rush though, because what's going to happen, I don't want to grab the core set and play it right away, and then wait a year plus for all the expansion and second stuff to come out. So I think I'll just wait till it's all like available in stores, you know, maybe grab it later this year or early next year. And then we just start playing through it every weekend or something and try to do it what we did with the last one and just keep playing it once a week and
Yeah.
go through all of the scenarios and have some fun with it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm in no rush because that company doesn't seem like to be in a rush to get the game out. So, and all the expansion content. So they can take their time, make a good game, and I'll play it. I love the first one, so I'm already in. But yeah, I just didn't back it on Kickstarter because we still were playing the current stuff. We had all this current content that I wanted to play through first before I spent any more money on it. So, but yeah. Oh, it was during the Second World War. The name of the soldier was Sergeant Leo Major. I'll have to look this up now. I did not know that. Wow,
No, I didn't
Daniel
know
dropping the knowledge. That's so cool.
I don't remember hearing about
No,
this
I don't remember
when
either.
I
That
was in
doesn't sound
school.
familiar.
No.
But I'm sure, man, I loved history class, but I was still a little crapper in school and fooled around and got kicked out of class a lot. So I might have been in the office during that lesson. So who knows? Seriously, the story feels like an action movie.
Is there a documentary or something about this guy somewhere?
Oh,
Or just
we'll have to
a
look it up.
story that we can read?
We'll have to look it up. Could be exaggerated, made up, you know, just to make him look better. And like some soldiers, you never know what happens right on the battlefield and who records that, sends it back to who, and
Oh, yeah.
things gets like a game of telephone. Things get changed along the way and exaggerated. You never know. You never know. But anyways, I'll take your word for it. All right, we're gonna get out of here. That's it for this stream. We will be back Thursday, like I said. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. We'll see you back here for more Marvel Champions in 2 days, and then the next day, Elder Sign on the weekend. More Marvel Champions, more Arkham Horror the card game, more Elder Sign. So yeah, lots of streams coming up. So stick around, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you everyone for your support on Patreon, and thank you for clicking the join button down below and supporting this channel so we can play games like Marvel Champions on the channel and buy all the large amount of expansions and packs and things and have fun with them. But thank you all for hanging out with us. We'll see you in the next stream. Bye.
Bye.